Okay, let's get right into our recap then. What the heck happened last time? You guys have been exploring the Crow, one of the pilings of the legendary Irespan in Magnamar. In the Crow, you believe you'll find a second shard of the legendary Sihedron star. You've been you've been pretty thoroughly searching this place. You've made your way through the top parts occupied by the Tower Girls, a group of Scarny. You've made your way through a kingdom of mites and their vermin, from crab spiders to black widows and other menaces. You fought a sin spawn and have a little side commission to recover 3 intact sin spawn heads or more. And you have finally reached a new level. You might say you've reached a new low. In this point, you found a statue of Rune Lord Alaznist, the Rune Lord of Wrath, and an octagonal room with 3 possible doors to go through. So when last we left off, Lyrian had just opened the western door, which I will do so now. Actually, no, I will not. Let me make sure something's working correctly.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. I'm going to move you guys to the map so our viewers can actually see what you guys see. Okay. Now I will open that door. So, Lyrian, you pull the door open, and there is a cool, about 10-foot wide hallway that continues east, that continues west, because I know my cardinal directions. And at the far end of this hallway, you can see there is light.
What kind of light?
Should be displaying. Why is that not displaying?
Is it flickering light?
Yep, like a torch. Is it a steady light, like a light spell?
It should be on the map now. I apologize, that was not set up correctly.
Light flickering from a elemental.
Yes.
Oh!
You can see a larger open chamber with softly glowing circles of runes shimmering on the floor. I'm sorry, just one circle of runes shimmering on the floor. And what appears to be a single flickering flame burning with no apparent source of fuel in the center of the room, which is the origin of the light.
It's a good thing I packed my new experimental gun, my water gun. That's not accurate, Tim. Don't get worried.
I almost got so excited.
And I will say, within that flame, in the center of the circle of runes, you can see that there are figures kind of moving about in the flame, seemingly separate entities of the fire itself. Just like you might imagine nymphs bathing in a fountain, except these are smaller shapes basking in the burning flame. What do you do?
Do we all see this? Or
Anybody looking through the door?
I'm gonna walk a little closer. Well, ain't that something you don't see every day?
What? Light?
I mean, it looks like a little thing dancing inside the light.
Little thing. I'll move in front of the door.
You don't see that little fella up there?
Wait, let me see. Can I
What
do
is-
a check on that?
On which part?
All of it?
Give me something you want
I
specifically.
guess the little floaty dude.
Okay,
Shoot it.
that would be knowledge the planes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I just remembered. Where's my Pathfinder screen?
My max is 10. Should I bother?
Knowledge. I would say yes, you can bother.
Then I shall.
5.
Is that what I got?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't really know what you're looking at. It's a little mesmerizing. Like watching a normal fire, but with other fires moving around it, dancing.
I move closer.
Okay.
Oh,
How close?
shit.
Do you like want to just move down the hallway into the room, or?
Yep. 1 second.
Okay.
Fucking.
While she's starting to walk, from my vantage point with everybody in front of me, would I be able to see them or no?
You mean from like right next to the statue?
Yeah.
Remember, I'm trying to stick to narrative as opposed to
Yep. Sorry.
tactical.
So I'm still like they're starting to walk away, and where we left off was I was still looking at the statue.
Mm-hmm.
So now my attention is just kind of following them, and I'll start like just looking down the hallway, not really moving from my spot.
Okay. You can see the glowing light and kind of make out some flickers of flame.
Okay, but nothing that would warrant a check.
I am
Not
gonna
really,
follow
no.
after Lyrian, but also cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Well, obviously you detect magic, since Lyrian... Wait, does Lyrian have magic on her?
I don't think so.
Oh, she's
Doesn't
not.
she have like boots or something like that?
I
Oh
don't recall.
yeah!
I'm going to assume you're
I
going
wish
to
you
be
gave those back.
not
The
looking at
ones
her.
that were Natalia's.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
We
looking
have
down the
things.
corridor.
Okay. Well, the range on that is 60 feet. So yeah, you can detect magic in the room ahead.
Emanating from where?
The magic circle, or the circle of runes on the floor that are glowing.
Where is the circle? Just, like, kinda moving
I
a
can
little bit.
probably draw it, I suppose. How big does it say in diameter?
Mm-hmm.
14.
A 30-foot diameter, softly glowing circle of runes.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
so it fills pretty much the room. Give me a second. I can mark it on the map. Just gotta pick which lovely circle I want to use. Let's do... We'll do this one. There. Okay. So, yes, you detect magic. Faya is going to, once Olak starts passing Lyrian, Dodgy's going to stick with Olak kind of between his legs or behind him, trying to stay out from underfoot. Faya's going to loiter back a little bit. But still curious.
I'll be bringing up the rear.
Neat. That's really shiny. What kind of magic is the
Do that.
That
Or-
would be a knowledge arcana check.
Okay, well, I'd like to determine that. No. Wait, I don't have any. Would that work?
In that case, you don't know what school of magic it is, though you are entitled to make the spellcraft check just to straight up identify it.
I will attempt that.
15.
Sir.
You do not know what this circle entails.
Hey, witchy ladies, do you guys know what kind of magic this are?
Does Faya have detect magic?
I was gonna say I will cast Detect Magic.
It is not prepared.
There's a lot of magic stuff on here.
Okay, so Sione, you may also make your spellcraft and knowledge arcana if you'd like. Okay,
Ah.
Craft is a nat 20 for 27.
well then that should be good enough. Pretty much, that should give you... So, with your spellcraft check, Sione, you can tell as you move closer to the chamber, I will say that you'd have to be... Well, first of all, you'd have to be, like, about this point.
Closer.
But probably pretty close to the outside of the circle in order to fully perceive the details of the circle. But you get the sense that the circle was a magic circle against law, which is to say that anyone like a devil or I think angels are lawful. Any extraplanar creature that is of a plane affiliated with order and law and control would be unable to pass that circle, in or out.
So people can, who are lawful, just not.
Yes. Though,
Okay. I will relay that to everyone else.
I believe even just having that alignment does cause some discomfort, though. So those who have a mindset that is particularly similar to a devil or something of that nature might find discomfort around that circle. You get the sense from how it's set up that it was originally designed to hold some really powerful extraplanar creature. And indeed, the fire at the center you recognize as a pinhole portal to the elemental plane of fire. It was likely much larger at some point and was likely the result of whatever was summoned here. The two dancing flame creatures around the little portal, you don't get the sense that those were the original creatures summoned. In fact, given... So the casting of this, mechanically speaking, because I'm supposed to give you the mechanics, so you'll have to put it into narrative terms, but it's a caster level 15. So whoever cast that circle was very powerful, though the spell itself seems to have weakened since its original casting.
Chances are we won't be able to get rid of it.
You could, but it would definitely take some time and resources. But it would keep anything of that extraplanar lawful nature out. You're pretty confident of that, unless it's particularly powerful, something like an archdevil or just one of the upper echelon devils, like a pit fiend, or even like an Efreeti or something of that nature.
And it's keeping them in? Or are they just...
You're not really sure about them. They would be a different check entirely.
Okay. So I don't need to make an Arcana check then?
To know the... Well, you would to know the school of magic for magic circle against law.
Sure, why not? Let's go for it. I got 23.
Okay. You would know that that's abjuration with the chaotic keyword.
Okay, well that makes sense. I don't think we should really touch that. Or at least I don't want to touch it.
Touch what?
There's a magic circle.
Well, I know there's a magic circle, but why? What shouldn't we touch?
Well, I suppose you can, but creatures of my persuasion are made uncomfortable by it.
What does your persuasion say, Oni?
I'm trying to think of how to say it and not say I'm lawful neutral. But, I like things orderly. This is very chaotic magic.
So it's bad for people who are boring.
Sure, you could put it like that, I suppose.
So, chaotic. You mean kind of like a bar or something?
yeah,
Well, shit, sign me up. And she just kind of steps forward.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
stop
follow
it.
you through with this. I want to see how big the circle is.
Perhaps we don't touch the thing on the ground.
What thing? You mean a fire? I mean, it makes a lot of sense not to touch a fire.
Well, you can see the magic circle as well. They are the runes on the floor are still glowing.
If I had Celtial, it would be boring not to touch it.
I want to poke it with my foot.
You know,
Ladies
Sayone, you and I
first.
are quite alike.
Lyrianne, you're not a lawful, correct?
Orders.
Negative. I am chaotic.
Okay. In that case, nothing happens. Though the flames in the center and the creatures that are kind of dancing around the flame flare with a little flash of light. And both of them kind of turn to look at you.
Oh, I forgot to mention there's a pinhole portal inside to the fire plane of fire.
A
Well,
what?
that is something good
That's
to mention before I
something-
put my toes in it.
Well, they ran off to touch it before. I
Should
could
lead with
explain.
that, Sayone.
Well, can you pin it close?
There's something I learned in my years in the militia as information priority. That's a little high on the priority.
There's something that I learned as well called common sense. Perhaps use it and, tell us the pertinent information first.
Well,
Please.
I was getting to it. If they didn't run off to touch it, I would have told them.
Cool it, Blondie.
One of the flames kind of starts flickering just in your general direction, Leary. It comes to about here and is just standing there, kind of swaying, flickering, its body burning as it stares at you.
Is it
I wanna
swaying
mimic its movement.
aggressively or swaying peacefully?
Make a sense motive check.
Where is that? Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Found it. 7.
You can't really tell.
Well, I know the Aulic way to go through it, so I'm gonna roar at it.
You're,
Do I know what it is? Or could I?
you can make a knowledge the planes check.
Okay. 20.
20. Excellent. So 20, you know that it is an elemental. Small elementals, of course. Fire elementals. You know that they are not like humans or humanoids. They are wholly alien in their thoughts, processes, societies even. They are sentient, though they aren't very smart. They are wholly made of fire. As far as communication goes, most elementals only speak their respective elemental tongue. In the case of fire elementals, that would be Ignan.
Fuck. Alright.
You know that just...
Not infernal?
Not infernal. You know that whatever common sense would tell you about touching fire. So odds are something like a sword probably wouldn't be very effective here. Just because it's like trying to cut through a fire in the fireplace.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Right. They have no discernible anatomy, which therefore means things like flanking, sneak attack, etc. would not affect them.
Okay.
However, you know that beings of fire element are vulnerable to cold and ice.
So the rune on the ground, this is a barrier of sorts, or something.
Against lawful.
Nice. Well, so what I know from Sayone is that it's going to hurt if I walk into it.
I would say yes. You'd be able to gather this is not a good circle for you.
Is there a check I can make to then neutralize this rune? Or just to know how to do that?
I would say just common sense, you would know that dispel magic would do it.
Okay.
Oh, over there. Looks like there's a little path heading south, I want to say.
I was gonna say, does this take up the circle, take up the entire square?
Yes.
Looks like it.
Though didn't Olak didn't he suddenly roar at the fire elemental?
Well, it was making threatening gestures at me.
So that's a yes. Okay. Olak snarls, and he's a big orc. It is quite frightening to see.
It's a biggin.
I need to check the DC on Intimidate.
Oh,
I cannot find it. Oh,
here.
it's... Yeah, thank you. 10 plus target's hit dice plus wisdom. 10. Okay, then. When you roar, like the flame flickers backward like wind blowing into a candle. And then everyone roll initiative.
You have a way with people, don't you, Olaf?
They are considered shaken. Which
Not
means
sure.
they have -2 on their initiative checks.
I rolled a nat 20. Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna roll Dragon's Initiative.
Okay.
Don't want to have dragon kebab.
Really? I roll.
I don't know what his, if he's lawful. What are animals? True neutral?
Your familiar
Usually.
shares your alignment.
Oh, then he should not go in there either. Definitely not.
Okay.
I guess that's why you guys are best friends, because you think the same stuff.
Okay, Mariziel, what is your initiative?
15.
Lyrian,
17.
Seoni,
4.
Celtiel,
Aw.
22.
no dragon, and Olak.
5.
And I got
I'm used to the
same.
low initiatives, honestly.
Welcome to the Sela Club.
So my cat's been licking my screen.
What? Oh,
Other
Celtiel
cat.
and Fea both had natural
No, we're the
20s.
same.
What's your
Whoa.
dex, Celtiel?
14.
You are siblings after all.
Hers
We
is
are.
also 14.
Twins.
Okay, roll a d20.
Yeah, alright.
I would not
have
be
my
surprised
dice
if
with
all
me.
4 of you were siblings.
She got a 2.
Hey, I don't have white
I
hair.
got
Motherfucker.
it too! Holy shit! Alright, let's do it again.
I'm just no. You know what? In this case, I'm just gonna have you go first because
Okay.
you're actually here.
Actually, that means they have to fight to the death now.
Oh.
Yeah. You know,
Olaf
if we were
would
playing
join in.
first edition, this is where we would get into weapon speed factors.
Sounds boring.
No, it's awesome. It's
Nah.
fantastic. Okay,
Fucking
so
nerds.
Olak, you roar at this elemental. It wavers backward, and then suddenly flames blast out of it in an undeniably aggressive show of retaliation.
Oh,
Celtiel, what do you do?
you upset it.
I'm like mid telepathic conversation with my sword. Like, so do you think that'll actually hurt you if you walk?
Pay
if I walk
attention.
you
Look,
through it?
something's
shit.
happening.
Okay. I point and Ray of Frost just goes fucking instinct.
You might be too far for Ray of Frost.
I might be. I need to move closer, I think.
I think you're right.
Okay. That's 25 feet plus 5 feet every 2 levels, so it's only 30 feet. So yeah. Then I was like, oh shit! And let's see.
Could move and then shoot.
I am. I can't. There we go. Is that 30 feet away? Nope. Need to move like a little bit closer.
Also, they'll have soft cover because of people standing in front of you,
Sure.
and partial cover because there's the corner.
What? I can see them like fully.
So if all 4 corners of your square can reach all 4 corners of their square, they have no cover. If any of those are blocked, then they get +2.
I'll move over a little bit, knowing how that spell works.
Yep. And now, Mariziel is also in the way, so they get extra soft cover from multiple people standing between you and them.
I'll just sound like this. Go ahead.
I'm gonna thread the needle in you guys. Hold my frost. Let's go.
Oh no.
This is a demonstration of why Precise Shot is so wonderful.
She's
And
good at
I
dodging.
have
Why workplace accidents happen. All right. So
That too.
Ray of Frost. Oh, I need to make a range, don't
Yep,
I?
range attack roll.
Nah.
Nice.
9. 9 does not hit, but fortunately, it's such a low roll that there's no danger of it hitting Mariziel or Lyrian or Olak either. So you just shoot ice, and it happens to, like, catch a little bit of Lyrian's, what do you call that, tricorn? A hat?
And my other hand will be on my hilt, but I'm not going to draw my sword.
Spins her hat around a little bit.
Yeah, it just, like, rotates to the next point.
You touch Sasha.
Um,
I call my hat Sasha.
Oh,
Faya.
adorable.
Faya is killing me. Where's all the ice spells?
You would think a witch has a lot
On
of
Lyri's hat.
Okay, well... Faya is actually going to move closer up here, but she's going to hang back and wait and see if they can actually get through that circle.
She can't speak at him?
Can she? I didn't think about
I
that.
don't know.
She probably knows. She, of all people, would probably know.
She
that,
does
like,
not have Ignan.
Well, that's probably
I don't think
she's
she's
taken.
got to the elemental stuff yet.
I have a feeling at her next level up, that might be...
That is so just an obscure language that I don't think anyone would take it.
Except Faya.
She'll have it eventually. No doubt about it. Faya is gonna dodge, I guess.
Dodge!
And she's gonna say, no cross circle. They no cross circle, we no cross circle. The fire elementals are going to move across the circle.
You lied! You lied!
You said.
Her knowledge check on the circle was not good. Also, technically, the one thing I suppose, Celtiel, it didn't occur to me to tell you, and I don't think it occurred to you to ask. Fire elementals are not lawful.
No, I didn't. Well, the rune. I didn't know what the rune was. I just knew it was dangerous for me to cross it.
So
potentially.
let's see.
So
Okay, so each of them is going to slam. So Olak first, and then Lyrian.
No bueno.
So I believe this is a touch attack?
Oh. Is it?
I'm checking.
never
Actually,
stop.
no, I don't think it is.
Time to slam now.
Um,
Hitting the jam now. All right.
no, it's not. Okay, awesome. So neither of those attacks hit you.
Really?
These
Surprised.
fire elementals charge toward you, flames exploding out of them toward you. Both of you kind of fall back really quickly. Oh, Lyrian, I'm assuming 6 does not hit you either.
Negative.
Falling back quickly as these elementals pass right over the edge of their magic circle. That's the end of their turn, which means it is Mariziel's turn.
Okay. I'd like to make a acrobatics check to move through it onto the other side of it, if I can.
Are they still shaking until my turn then?
Yes, they have -2 to hit as well. Yep. I'm sorry, you said you wanted to get behind them how? By tumbling?
Yeah, tumbling, yes.
Okay, so what that would be is a acrobatics check against their CMD +5 +2 because there's 2 of them instead of 1.
Ooh, that's pretty...
So it'd be their CMD +7, basically.
Well, I'll try. And as I move, I'd like to draw 2 daggers.
Okay.
I have like a magic item. Oh, it's +4. So 18 + 4, I guess? Or is it already in there?
Nope, it's not, so that'd be 22.
Okay.
22 is enough. So you dive like right through the flames, somersaulting on the ground to get to the other side of them.
Yeah. Anything wild happen when I went into the circle, or?
Nothing at all.
Oh, yay. I guess I can't attack now, right?
You can.
Oh, I can?
Yep. That was
Can I
just double movement.
Can I continue moving, or?
Yes, though you would have to... No, you already are not provoking from them. It is still at half movement, just remember.
I just want to move one more space so I'm not right adjacent to him. Like
Oh,
right
I
here.
see.
Can I do that?
You were, like, where Dodgy is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right
that should
next
be
to
fine.
Olaf.
I think. Let me see
Yeah,
how
pretty
far
much.
15-ish.
that is. Ish. Okay, yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
So you dive past the fire elementals, flames whirl around your waist level as you somersault through. You come out about 5 feet away from them and throw both daggers. Same target?
Yes.
Okay. So 22 is going to hit. And 13 does not hit. That'd actually be 14 because point blank shot. So Shaken does not give them...
I was trying
Oh.
not to be.
What does Shaken do?
Oh yeah,
again?
point blank. Yeah.
Shaken gives a -2 to all d20 rolls.
Ah.
So you did hit with 1. Unfortunately, you do not do sneak attack.
Yeah, you said they weren't affected by that.
Mm-hmm. It does take 3 piercing damage, though, as your dagger goes right into the flames. There's a good chance we'll have to roll on that dagger to see if you get that one back. It just disappears into the fire.
Where'd it go?
The second one hit the ground between the two of them.
Okay. That's my turn.
After Mariziel is Dodgy, who's going to take one look at these and scooch his butt back to Fea.
Don't want to
'Cause-
bite fire, huh?
No, he does not. Olak.
That's fair.
Well,
Got skipped.
the one in front of me.
Wait, what? Did you?
I was thinking that. I was like, when did
Oh, you
she
did.
go?
I'm sorry. I
She
am
should
very
go in
sorry.
front of me, right?
You were supposed to go before the fire elementals.
Oh.
I apologize. Yep,
Go for it.
I did skip you. You can take your
I'm
turn
like,
now.
if Olaf's going, there's no way I should go by now.
Good call. I am very sorry.
I am going to do a backwards roll to get out of their reach, and I'm gonna hammerfall and start unloading shots.
Okay. This being the southern one?
Yes. Bang.
I don't
Is
see
it-
the dice.
It's gonna roll.
Eventually. There it is.
There we go.
Okay, 15 to hit. That is versus its touch.
Yes.
I need to
Actually,
check its
it's not. This is supposed to be -4. I don't know why I didn't add it in, but it's actually supposed to be an 11 versus touch.
11 does not hit.
Okay, then the second shot.
So there's a bang followed by a second one, that's a 15 versus touch.
Yes.
That will hit.
And for 9 damage.
And it actually takes 9 points of damage. That is a surprise.
And that was my move action and my standard action, and that's it.
Okay. So you shoot it twice, and it kind of flickers and falls back away from you a little more. The fire bursts out of the hole you blew in it, and it seems to be reforming. Now it is Olak's turn.
Alright, well, the one in front of me, I'm just gonna roar, draw my sword and swing. No.
7 is not gonna hit. Your sword cleaves right through the flame, which just, it's like you hit a fireplace. No good.
That's my turn.
Good turn, good turn. Power turn. Seoni.
Well, I don't have cold spells, so I'm gonna try the good old reliable acid splash.
I'm gonna
Are you in
pee on
range?
these things.
Keep in mind, they get +2 per person between you and them.
I'm gonna move,
Oh, okay.
so should just be one person in front of me
Yep.
for this one.
So if you miss, you'll hit Lyrian square. Well, if you get a natural 1, you'll hit Lyrian square in the
I
back.
won't get a 1. What are the chances of that?
Mm-hmm.
In this game, pretty good.
Acid splash. I rolled a 7.
Well, 7 does not hit.
Ooh,
Your
max
acid splashes on the floor, which begins to sizzle and cook. Celtiel.
More in the way still. I'll try shooting it from here and then moving. Ray of Frost again.
It will have +4 to its armor class. Keep in mind.
This one right there.
The southern one,
Yes.
that would have +6 to its armor class.
Why?
Because there's 3 people. Well, I guess Olak is far enough north. No, I guess it'd only be +4. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Ray of Frost. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I keep forgetting it doesn't have the actual
ranged
on it.
attack.
And I need to fix that. Ranged. 16.
16 just barely hits, except it's got, I'm sorry,
Plus the
plus
whatever.
yep, nope. So because of the cover, you go to
All
take
right.
a shot, and then suddenly there's Faya or Lyrian in your way. You have to redirect your aim, and it goes wide. Misses.
Okay.
Leaves an icy patch on the wall.
All right. And then I'll move away. I'm going to... just back it up. I'm good.
Okay. Faya has a staff, doesn't she?
I don't remember.
Quarterstaff.
I guess she could try for some melee. I don't know if she would.
I don't think she...
She's done it before.
She has.
That's-
But
Against
since
skeletons.
Celtiel is bravely running away,
Yeah.
someone has to.
I'm, like, still very hurt from our last encounter.
I don't know if she should here, though. That'd be pretty unfortunate if something happened to her. God, though, I feel like there's so little she can do. Gotta get her, like, a bow or a crossbow.
Who, Faya?
Yeah,
She would never use it.
I know.
Doesn't she have darts?
She has a dart.
You should give her a sling staff.
If I could talk her into using it.
Don't mind me.
Okay,
walking
you know
fast.
what? What the hell? She's gonna try it. She's gonna move here in front of Lyrian. And she's gonna attack that southern elemental with her staff. Like a champion. So Faya rushes forward, jumping into the air and swinging her staff down, and it slices through this fire elemental for 5 points of bludgeoning damage, killing it.
What a badass.
Oh,
And the fire just goes out like a snuffed out flame.
she's so brave.
Lyrian.
I spend my move action to reload both. My move action to reload one barrel, my standard action to reload the other, and I'm done.
Oh. Okay. So Lyrian's quickly stuffing bullets back into her muskets. Or pistols, sorry. It is the elemental's turn. That elemental is going to lash out at Olak.
It can try. It tried.
That's a 15 to hit.
No, sir.
No, that's an unfortunate fact. And then it is going to take a 5-foot step over here, adjacent to Mariziel,
Yeah,
Kind
come
of-
to mama.
burning towards Mariziel. And it is Mariziel's turn.
I'll draw my rapier and a dagger and attack it.
Okay, that would be your move action.
Yes.
You stab both into it. 16 and 22 each hit. You do
Yeah.
11 points of damage, stabbing into this flame and then cutting back and forth with the dagger. It is snuffed.
Yeah. And then I'll retrieve my daggers that I threw.
Well, one of those, we've actually got to check if it made it.
Let's do it.
I'm going to roll a d4 on a result of 1. It's gone. Okay. You get your dagger. It's got some scorching on it. And it's a little hot to the touch when you first pick it up, like, ah, ooh.
Woo!
But
Ouch.
you've recovered the dagger. What would you guys like to do?
Well, that was fun. So, like, as I'm in the circle, do I feel anything?
Not a thing.
Magically?
I'll approach the group again. So is the portal closed after we did that, or do we want to even close it and keep this stuff here?
I should put that flame on the map while you guys are talking.
What level
Yeah,
spell
those-
did you say the portal was, Stewie?
I said the caster level was 15.
But it had diminished?
It had weakened over time, it seemed like.
Would I know most things on the fire elemental plane to be chaotic, or more lawful towards...
You would know that they're very neutral.
Okay. Perhaps we destroy this and continue on.
Destroy what?
The rune on the ground.
How do we do that?
I don't have the means
Probably
to do
dispel
it.
magic.
Do you have the
Yeah,
spell?
good luck with that. I'm gonna walk around the fire thingy. Stupid fire thingies have no meat. Wish I had some meat to roast on that fire.
So
Just gonna, like,
there's almost no heat in the the room is as cool and musty as anywhere else. But the closer you get to the flame, the more there's this breathtaking heat radiating from it. It doesn't radiate far, but close into it, it is intense.
Is it like dry heat or like
Yes,
humid heat?
it is a very dry heat. And like if you put your hands right up to it, it would start to give you first degree burns.
Hot.
Are we going that way then?
Well, I see a way around. Maybe we can just walk around it.
hey, I see a door.
I will note, by the way, that because Mariziel has the trap finding ability, she can actually disarm this trap or this circle as if it were a trap.
Oh, can I?
That's part
Oh.
of you being a non-archetypal rogue. You can disarm magic traps.
Well, maybe I can just take a look at this thing.
I don't know. What if you use it? I
What?
mean, no.
Can you get rid of it? Should we leave it here?
I mean, you just bring a bucket of water. don't need to disarm a campfire.
Well, it's magical. I don't know if water would
Only
work.
a campfire.
I don't
Well,
know.
how about we just leave it here?
Seoni
magic
said
works.
she no can pass.
Can she?
Oh,
But you also said that they couldn't pass.
For Seoni's sake, then we should disarm it.
Well, here. How about try
For
passing?
Seoni.
I'm gonna start dragging Sione.
I'm not gonna let him touch me.
Whoa,
Maybe just-
no, yeah, I'm gonna stop him
Alright.
as well.
Well,
maybe just walk up to it and see what
And
happens.
Yeah, see if you can pass through. I had no issue.
I trust Seoni.
I mean, if it's a lawful, orderly thing, I mean, he does worship a god that's all about that sort of law and chastity and whatever in the hell he worships.
What?
What?
It's gonna give you the what the fuck look.
What are you talking about?
Who are you talking about?
He's gonna just point to Olak. That's how religion works, right?
Wait,
What? Look,
Uh,
it's not like you'll be trapped if you can't pass through one side of the thing, right?
And I will note, Seoni, you do know that it would be uncomfortable for those of lawful nature.
I remember what you said.
Okay, just uncomfortable, not like
I can squeeze. I guess I can't.
no,
Squeeze.
you would not be able to.
Does it go all the way up to the ceiling?
No, it's just drawn on the floor.
Yeah, but it's
the
a room.
barrier.
It's just on the floor, then,
I
right?
see what you're
Do
saying.
you want me to bring out like spirit clothing, have for you to walk through on the circle? Would that make you feel better?
No.
I really think I can disarm it.
Or what if I
to start kicking at the lines on the ground like she's erasing
Question
chalk
is,
lines from a
Muriel,
sidewalk?
Do we want this thing disarmed in this ruin?
Well, I mean, you were talking about how uncomfortable it made you, so I figured
It made
I'd make it.
her uncomfortable, but yes, like if we're going that way, we obviously need to get this disarmed.
Yeah, I mean, if you can turn it off, you might as well, I guess.
Can you? No, never mind.
Lorianne's gonna hold her hat up to the fire to try and
I
thaw
can
some of that
try.
ice that she put on it.
It would have melted. Are you
Well-
trying, Marizio?
Well, if you want.
I'm just gonna step out of the way
This
just to
was
make
obviously
sure it
put
doesn't
here
blow.
for a
Well,
reason.
come here
Right.
and see if it makes you uncomfortable when you walk up to
I don't
it.
need to get closer. I'm already uncomfortable.
Wussy.
If I had a nickel
I
every time you
trust
heard that.
Sayoni and her word.
Faya is going to also move closer to study the circle. Or, I'm sorry, the portal. And
I am
Daji's
gonna-
actually going to take a seat next to her, just kind of staring at it into the
I'm gonna
flames.
kind of like crouch down next to her and look at it too, try to see it and understand it, the trap. or
Well,
device.
the circle or the flame? Because those are technically two separate...
Whatever the device would be.
That would be the circle.
Okay.
The flame is separate. That's a portal.
All right, got you.
That you might need more than a little bit of trap finding to disarm.
So yeah, I can't disable the portal, of course. I can just get rid of the trap.
I'm all for it if we all think that we don't need it here.
Obviously not keeping fire elementals in, so I hardly see the point.
They're mostly neutral, from what I've studied. You said that most things that are...
Hey,
Again, I didn't...
Lorianne wants to go whisper to Olak.
Jesus, you rolled a 26.
Okay, give me a second here. Let me see.
We win.
Did I win Pathfinder?
Can you send trap finding, or the one that lets you disarm magic traps, to the chat real quick? I just want to see if it mentions the DC on magic traps.
Yeah.
So, and I'll be talking to Sayoni, like, what exactly is this doing?
Did it go? Oh.
Discourage the orderly type from going through.
As you guys are talking, Mariziel has like some special, like she takes out these little baggies with it looks like just chalk in it, but like you notice she puts on like a glove before grabbing this chalk and starts
Puts on her glasses.
marking over special lines with this chalk. And as she does, the lines sizzle and a little smoke comes off of them, but then they kind of disappear from the floor. And it takes her maybe 3 minutes of work, but she is able to disarm the magic circle, and the magic of it fades entirely.
So I don't detect it anymore.
Correct. There is no longer any protection against lawful outsiders.
Yay! Hopefully that won't bite us in the ass later.
All done.
It might.
Sayoni will go through.
Well, you guys were just talking and talking, and I was getting bored, so...
You jinxed us!
It's gonna bite us in the ass.
That
So,
was definitely gonna bite us in the ass.
Well,
You bite me in the ass.
fine.
up ahead, you can see that there is a single stone door that leads further west, while the 10-foot corridor continues to the south, as far as Lyrian and Olak's light sources and dark vision can see.
I would like to keep looking for things as we go down. Anything that seems off, or...
The walls.
Yeah, like the walls, the floor, ceiling.
Okay. So Marizia, what's you guys' marching order as you're moving through here? Go ahead and position yourselves accordingly in the
I'm-
halls.
I'm taking a minute just to look at the portal now that I'm actually in here.
Okay.
Would I have to go first to be able to make that perception check?
No, just anybody who's ahead of you would not benefit of any trap detection you did.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to explode from a trap.
I will go first.
I'll go after.
Lyrian's
Although-
gonna probably be right next to Mauricio, more or less.
Cool.
And you would still be able to benefit, assuming you don't get like ahead of her, you'd be able to benefit from an early warning.
Although I am gonna ask Faye if she could jab me with the wand.
Wouldn't mind a jab either, honestly.
I'm gonna jab him with my elbow.
Ow.
I
welcome.
asked for that.
Okay,
That's what
Thea will
she
give
said.
each of you 1 poke. For Celtiel, you get 8 hit points. Olak, you get 7 hit points.
What a ripoff! Give me that.
What?
Thank you for elbowing me. Listen, I was down to 4 hit points.
How are you?
So, should I roll a perception check to try and spot traps before Mauricio does?
Yes, though. Oh, good luck. That's all I'll say. Good luck.
Roll a 20.
You don't want me to?
So I'm going to have each of you make a perception check. Since
What
you're
do you mean
trap
by
and
good
secret.
luck?
Not you. Her,
No,
she
no,
wants to
her.
try to spot them before you do. But I know
Basically.
what your trap finding perception is
Oh.
like, so.
I was gonna say, like you said, I want to search for traps, and you're like, good luck. I'm like, what is it down there?
And Sayoni, you were studying the. Oh, wow. You
I
were
have a plus
studying
13.
the
Alright.
portal,
Hers is better than mine, then.
even with your plus bazillion.
Well, I think it's +4. Oh, it's +4. So.
Okay,
18
so
plus
22 plus an additional 1, so it'd be 23 for a trap.
Okay.
Okay. 23 and 25. Good to know. You two make sure you hold on to those numbers if it becomes.
Sweet.
And Sayoni, what were you doing looking into the portal?
Yeah.
Like studying it or
Yeah. Can I go through it if I wanted to?
make a knowledge the planes check?
Wouldn't that be Arcana?
No.
Oh, well.
A natural 1? You have no idea.
Cool.
Planar
you
portals aren't really your area of expertise.
Sayone, what were you trying to figure out? It's just a portal to another plane. You're muted, maybe?
Oh
Can't
no.
hear you. Oh, crap.
Can see
Uh-oh.
her.
She looks...
Well, of course we can see her because her
Oh,
webcam
it's the
computer is the one that's working just
She's
fine.
plugging it in, maybe?
Did your
Zoom has
computer
muted
go to
Zoom.
sleep?
Nope. Just keep poking Sayone. Sayone.
Stop
Not
poking
paying
me.
attention.
Oh, there we go.
Stop it.
You're studying.
Don't
you didn't hear me.
touch the divine form.
Studying the plane.
I wanted to know if it was a one-way or if you could go both ways.
That's a good question. Would I know?
Stick
Or
your
could
finger
I,
in it.
could I help?
Knowledge the planes.
Okay. 22.
22. As far as you can tell, no, you probably couldn't use this. It's too small of a portal. It's the equivalent of like a drain that's dripping,
Okay.
or a dripping faucet. Like it's not the whole thing. It's just a tiny little
Like, tiny little
pinpoint of. Yeah, exactly. It's likely that those fire elementals leaked out of the fire plane.
Why don't
drip.
you
Were,
leak
were
that
it
in?
bigger, would it probably be possible then to traverse back and forth?
Were it bigger? Yes. For
Okay.
you and for creatures like salamanders, dragons, Afridi,
Okay.
creatures that you probably don't want coming back and forth.
Alright.
Certainly
I'll
not in the middle of
relay.
Magnamar.
Yeah. I'll relay. It's probably best that it's that small.
Should dispel it as
If
soon
you-
as we can.
Honestly, Dragon could probably fit through it. Maybe. I don't suggest it.
No, then
We should probably look into closing this.
I think we should right away as soon as we can.
Do you have any
No.
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 Me neither.
No.
Probably coordinate that. Maybe tomorrow.
Well, it's nothing we can't handle, I don't think.
You're still traps.
Well,
I
no,
mean-
that's just going to be their travel stat. Technically, everyone's still kind of gathering up their things in the room.
Fine. Whatever.
I don't want to talk to you.
So,
Yeesh!
All right.
as you guys begin moving forward, you can see that there is a stone door, or the passage continues to the south. What would you like to do?
Well, ladies first.
What do you think? Do you want to check out this door, Lyrian?
Well, wouldn't hurt. Might be some treasure in there. Ooh, let's check the door.
Oh, okay.
I think it's best to check things along our way before moving on.
But we don't want to back. What if something's in that room and they come out and hit us in the flank?
Well,
What if they
then
have a lot of money?
This will take their money and
That's-
dispatch them.
That's
Well,
what
let's
she's
do
saying,
it.
is we check each room.
What does this door look like?
It is same as the previous two doors. Actually, it's heavy stone with iron hinges,
How much does it weigh?
more than 5 pounds.
Can I keep detect magic up?
More than 30 pounds?
Yeah. Just keep in mind you're concentrating on that, Elvin.
Yes, sir.
No, not more than 30 pounds. I would say.
I'd like to listen at the door before I open it.
This
Okay.
door.
Make a perception check.
18, 19, 20, 22?
22. All right. You can hear what sounds like labored breathing and the occasional
What do you hear?
Somebody breathing heavily? And yelling?
Swords
What
out.
is it, like a deep voice? Like a
kind
man's
of.
voice?
Definitely male. Yeah.
Does it sound big? Ah,
No. Not big per se. Not particularly small either. Just normal. But it didn't sound human.
there's definitely something over it.
Well, obviously, I already know
Is
we're
he in
here.
Pain?
What?
Is he in pain or?
Sounds like it. He's breathing like he is.
They.
They.
Well, they already know we're here. I mean, these little puppies ain't too subtle. She taps on the gun on her in her holster. That was only about maybe 50 feet away.
Okay, is there like a door handle on this door, or is it like a push door, pull door?
It is a pull door.
Verziel, I can open it from a distance if you want to prepare to attack whatever's in there.
Perhaps I can get on the other side
okay.
of the doorway.
Maybe someone taking a dump.
Is that how you take it
Good
up?
one. I
My
will.
pores might release me from this taint.
Well, I'm gonna start walking across and getting on the other side of the doorway. If
Okay.
Is
possible.
the door magical, or is there like a keyhole?
Quietly,
or
by the
anything
way.
like that?
There is no magic on the door, nor is there a keyhole.
Oh, shame.
All right. Well, I will draw my rapier and my dagger.
I'm gonna have Disrupt Undead ready.
So, Sayodi, if you want to do your thing,
My
Go
sword
for
at
it.
them.
Is everyone ready?
Well, is the door open?
Okay, I guess I'll cast open close on the door.
be patient.
The door pushes open. Meriziel kind of has to step out of the way.
Okay.
It just sandwiches her.
And as that occurs,
What is it?
you can see that the chamber ahead is mostly empty, save for you can't really make out much actually. Just a corridor that leads into a larger open chamber. However, you do see something standing.
Mm-hmm.
You see a roiling wave of flesh, which gushes toward you. Amid the fatty surge, wriggles half-formed limbs and a dripping, tumorous face.
Shut the door. I'll close the door.
Shut it. Shut it, Sayoni.
we don't want
When,
this.
like
Close.
when it sees you, for a moment the face just kind of.
Oh.
Shut
it!
It looks like a poo man.
You can hear similar roars echoed from elsewhere in the chamber, like a second set of lungs.
Can I
howl.
close it? Cast this again and close it?
Let him finish his description
Well,
at least.
Yeah, roll
No.
initiative. Roll.
I don't want to hear
initiative.
anymore.
Yeah, you don't want to hear the roll initiative part, is what you're saying.
Like a poo man.
It's a shit demon.
I've never seen a poo golem.
What's it
Here,
called, a
why don't I do
orgasm or
this? So everyone can
Ah.
see.
A lemur?
That's.
I'm
how it's
honestly
pronounced.
thinking it's a poo demon.
Technically, it is a
poo golem.
lemure. Or a lemure? I think it's
Lemur.
lemure.
What is that
Lemure?
sticking
I
out
don't
of its shoulder? What the fuck is that?
It's like
Another
a penis.
Tumorous flesh.
Is it a penis?
Look at that penis on its shoulder.
It is certainly something. Give me one.
Would it be scary to say that? That's not the scariest thing I've seen. Still better looking than half the guys woke up with after a night of drinking.
Oh, Lariad.
I see.
What the heck?
How unfortunate for you.
Okay, let me
Stay
put
away
those
from orcish grog. That's all I gotta say.
lemures
But Orcish Grog is the best.
and suzerain.
Initiative's low.
Okay, Celtiel. Shit! Wait, don't answer that. I forgot Fea and Daji.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait. Wait.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, Celtiel,
9.
Lyrian,
27.
Mariziel.
11.
We gotta get you improved initiative. Olak,
Alright.
19.
Seoni.
16.
And should I assume no dragon this time?
He doesn't want anything to do with a poop demon.
I mean,
It
mostly
would
it
be so
smells like body odor and, well, all sorts of body odors. It doesn't smell so much like sewage, though you do get a whiff of sulfur coming off of it.
Well, that's not a pleasant smell either, so.
No, definitely not pleasant.
Sulfur, like it's a demon?
Demons don't smell of sulfur. Lyrian, you actually have initiative and a chance to react seeing this thing howling and roaring. What do you do? What's your immediate reaction?
My immediate reaction is, since it triggered initiative, does it look like it did an aggressive action?
It looks like it's just roaring out an alarm. Well, actually, what am I talking about? Make a sense motive. Why do I keep doing that?
Hey,
You're
if
used to
it triggered
tradition.
initiative, it made me feel like my life was in danger.
I mean, I would imagine seeing that thing start roaring and howling is enough to...
Like I said.
Call
I've thrown
us
daggers at a lot less.
Yeah.
It's true. We saw.
14.
14. You get the sense that it's a sentry of some kind, that it's calling out an alarm.
Oh, well, it's gonna die. Right, so I'm gonna shoot him. I guess I'm gonna shoot 2 times, and it's within my range, so it's gonna be. I gotta move a little closer. Bam, and I'm gonna shoot twice. Bang.
21. Oh, this is touch.
16.
Making me open up my character sheet again.
No, wait, this is 17.
Versus touch.
Yes.
That will definitely hit. It doesn't look like it's very mobile. For 8 points of bludgeoning damage, which is reduced to 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's supposed to be piercing.
Or piercing. 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
You shoot it, and the bullet just kind of into the fat. And a
And
bit
I
of
shoot
flesh
again.
and some kind of a white, gooey material gets splattered out of it instead of
And
blood.
that's a 16.
16 versus touch also hits.
I'm taking 2 damage.
Yep, 2 points of damage. And once it seems like your bullets aren't doing the trick. They're just kind of into it.
And reload one of the barrels. That's it.
Okay. So Lyrian has started shooting. Yeah, that's gonna cancel out any perception checks or chances of noticing.
Yeah, cause them's loud.
Things happen.
Oh boy.
Um,
I don't like when he says that.
Dodgy is going to run to see. Well, technically, he should have been staying near Olak, but whatever. I got distracted.
Dodgy probably got distracted then.
Yep. Dodgy is gonna hang out here. He's gonna attack next turn, I think. Olak.
No, out of the way, out of the way. Like, what? Can I do a check of what the heck this poo thing is?
That would be a knowledge planes.
I can only do up to 10. Let's see if I know anything.
You don't.
Alright, well, out of the way, out of the way. You know what? I don't quite have the range to make it to him, so I will go over here and I'm gonna try out this Ransour.
Oh, right.
Jab!
That is. Did you encounter? Okay, cold iron and +1. Ooh. You swing away. Unfortunately, well, 24 is definitely going to hit for 11 reduced to 6 piercing damage. Your
That is.
Ransour hacks right into some of its tumorous fat and cuts through it, and just the flesh opens up. You can see maggots and fat spilling out of it, and a little bit of blood mixed in. But there's also like a black soot that's beginning to stain the floor beneath it.
Is there like a magical aura on this thing?
No.
No. Alright, it's not a golem. It's not a poo golem, guys. Look, he has blood.
After
That's-
Olak is Sione.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to move. Gross. I will. I'm gonna have to shoot through like 2 people to get to it, huh? Yep.
3 people in a corner.
What? Lyrian doesn't count.
Hmm?
I'll just cast magic missile. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, are they all targeting the one?
That's the only one I can see.
Okay. Your 2 missiles launch out, weaving to either side of Maurizio, going right around her, and closing in to connect on the Lemure's skull, which explodes,
Oh,
splattering
Nice.
gore,
All
blood,
over
and
Olak.
ash across the floor. And
So,
the rest of the body just begins to melt like hot wax, spilling onto the floor into a gooey, fleshy puddle.
so what was that thing, and why did my bullets make it go pop?
Oh, we're not done yet. A second one, as it is now its turn. I gotta... Actually, before I move, I want to check their speed. Ah. Right. A second one charges Olak. It just kind of...
Does that provoke against me or
It does
no?
not provoke, though
Okay.
he does have -2 to his armor class. As he charges straight toward you, Olak, and he swings with 2 stubby little claws.
How cute.
That's 5 and... Or, I'm sorry, that's
19. That will hit.
7
then.
and 19 to hit. 19 hits.
Yes, sir.
You take 4 points of damage. And that is actually it. As its little arm just right through your armor, leaving a nasty gash in the iron. Faya is up next.
Mother
Faya
gosh.
is gonna move over here so that
Do
she
I
can
have to
actually
roll a
see.
concentration check if I get hit?
I think
Uh-oh.
so. Yes. Well, no.
For his tech magic that's still up.
Hey, we lost somebody.
It's not me for once.
We lost Jesse.
Nope. Yep.
Jesse is gone.
Oh no, that means all the camera positions are gonna be
Screwed up.
Or it could not be. When she comes
Um,
back, it should fix itself.
No, it looks like you do not need to make a concentration check. Because the
Okie
spell
dokie.
is already cast.
cast, so it's just active now. Well, we apologize, Twitch. We'll do the best we can when she's back. For now, just try to bear with our cameras.
I love it because Sione and Marizio are like half and half Ashley.
Oh.
If you like move to the right, then you become Marizio.
Unfortunate. Speaking of Mariziel, it is Mariziel's turn. Of course.
I will throw daggers at them.
Let me open her character sheet. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume her general intention is to attack these things.
I would assume.
And maybe give him a hug.
She could technically try to get behind it, though that would mean standing in the puddle of the previous one. I don't know if she'd be very happy about standing in that goo. Okay, I think for now she's going to move up here. Not charge. She's gonna try an acrobatics check to tumble past it. Okay. Just to get over here. And she's gonna attack it. With rapier and dagger. That is a shame she's not flanking it. I guess I chose poorly. That's a natural 20 with the rapier. It does not oh wait. I'm wrong. 14 does confirm. That is a confirmed critical hit
Nice.
for 13 piercing damage, reduced to 8 piercing damage. And then the dagger just kind of sticks into its fat and she wrestles with it before wrenching it out, and it doesn't really do any damage. Just leaves a narrow little slit in the creature. Oh, I was in the middle of taking Feya's turn. I forgot about Feya. I forgot to finish Feya. I apologize, Feya, who's not really here. On her turn, the first thing she was going to do was Knowledge Planes on it. That is awesome. Ava would be pleased by this, I think. What does she say? She, I guess, is going to comment to Sione and Celtiel, who made a comment earlier. Not undead. Devil.
Ah, shit.
Ooh!
Okay.
And she's going to look pointedly at Celtiel. Lawful.
Am I back?
You're back! You are now Sione. But we can fix that.
Wait.
I can fix that. So I had to take your turn for you. I just had you tumble past it, refuse to step in the puddle of liquid other devil, and you dual-wielded rapier and dagger. Critted with the rapier. Did awesome damage.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
On par.
So, Faya has also mentioned it is a devil. And she's going to add, try silver.
That laugh, though.
Oh, Ashley, I can't get your camera quite right.
So what? Should I slap it with a fistful of coins?
You are welcome to try.
Is next.
Okay. After Faya, Mariziel is Celtiel.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna move right here. See what it is. Do I recognize it based off of her telling me it's a lawful, not undead creature?
It would still be, that would still be a
Knowledge
knowledge
plane.
planes.
Okay. 13.
I mean, devil. You know, devils
Devil.
don't like silver. You know, it's extra planar from hell. Actually, you being Celtiel, I would say you have an especial affinity with devils, i.e., you've seen lemures before. I
Okay.
would say you don't
Do
know
I
the
know- do I know
mechanical
if I s-
details. but
Right.
You know they're
So I-
stupid, and they almost always are used as part of the slave caste of hell.
Okay. So they don't really speak at all.
No, not
Okay.
not that you've ever heard. You don't really know
Okay.
if they can or not, or if they
Okay.
understand.
I need to keep moving. I'll obviously switch from Disrupt Undead to fuck, I don't know. Does it look like it's hurt? As I'm gonna start running up to it. It looks like-
Mariziel did a nasty, awful blow with the rapier.
Okay. I won't waste too much on it then. As I'm running up, I'll telepathically say to my sword, "You can't turn into silver, can you?"
Not yet.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, spell combat, spell strike, arcane mark. I'm going to swing. Oh god damn it! 8.
8 will not hit.
Second one. 24.
24 will hit. For
9 slashing.
4 points of slashing damage. As your sword cuts, but doesn't seem to have very much effect. It doesn't cut as much as you'd thought. Like, it looks like a pile of soft meat, but it doesn't cut like it.
Okay.
But the lemure, in response to you doing it's just beginning to scream and bellow into the air. Lyrianne.
Okay. Lyrianne is going to use her move action to load in a silver shot. And she is going to cock the handle back and fire that one silver shot she just loaded.
All right. Now, it does have +2 for soft cover.
I have precision attack.
You have... Oh,
So
corrected.
I weave the shot right underneath Olak's arm as he's going in for one of his swings and attempt to shoot him right in the face.
30 to hit. Okay,
For 6.
well, yeah, that's gonna hit for 6 silver damage. It stops screaming instantly as the bullet punches into its skull, and the silver liquid begins dripping out as the whole body just melts into a puddle on the floor.
Yuck.
Thanks for the heads
Wow.
up, Faya.
That was cool.
And for a moment, everything is quiet
Down to 5 silver shots now.
until you hear something. You hear in a high-pitched, voice. Well done! You have passed the test!
What? Mom?
Come in! Come in! Come, kneel before the suzerain of Little Erebus.
What?
What?
You know what? I'm gonna
Is
sheet
happening?
the
I'm
ransom.
loading another silver shot. So Tim, one of my shots is regular bullet, and the other one's a silver shot.
Okay.
But you know.
No, you do not need your weapons. I wish to reward you. I
I'll
have
be the judge of
two
that.
tasks for you, and when you've completed them, I will shower you in riches and high places in my kingdom.
Is this voice in our minds, or is it being?
It is out loud.
Can I try and pinpoint it?
I'd like to peek around the corner.
You can make a perception check.
Would I would like to as well.
Just like Maurizio's space around the corner.
For the moment, you
Celestial
can-
space.
You can move if you want to move in.
Or is it
forward.
coming from like a magic mouth somewhere in the room?
Jesus, Lyrian. Celtiel, you aren't sure where it's coming from.
I'm good at
Lyrian,
the
I
things
actually have to
I
look
do.
at my stealth bonus now.
But we
I'm
already
good
did
at the
the
things I
perception
do
checks.
and adequate at everything else.
Do we kill it?
Okay. Lyrian, you're pretty sure that voice is coming from right here in this little alcove. So actually, now that combat's over, I can tell you a little more of what you see, too. So looking around the room, you can see that there's an alcove to the south, which is mostly blocked by a curtain of red mesh formed from fine steel chains, which are now rusty from long exposure. The voice is coming from right next to the curtain and the wall. Near the ceiling. And you can even hear the sound of tiny little wings flapping.
Oh.
Now, put your weapons away. We're friends now. You're to be
Logic.
my vassals, the vassals of Little Erebus.
Huh?
Wait a minute. You hear that?
What is what is Little Erebus? What is that?
That is my kingdom.
I'm gonna pull out my greatsword. I'm no vassal to some little shit.
I'm gonna begin.
You are vassal,
Can't
my
be a
subject, to the suzerain of Little Erebus. Not a little shit.
I'll approach this curtain and
Why don't you show yourself, you little shit?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Can I pinpoint exactly where those little wing flaps are coming from?
Oh, I just remembered. Invisibility. No, you cannot. I forgot. This is Pathfinder. Invisibility in Pathfinder, for those of you who do not know, gives you plus 20 on stealth checks if you are moving, plus 40 on stealth checks if you are holding still. So, as he is flapping wings to stay aloft, I will say it's plus 20.
And I see the magical aura from it.
Yeah, same from Detect
It will
Magic.
take you 3 rounds to pinpoint the location, but
It's
yes.
been 18
Trying
seconds while they're
But
talking.
yes, you can
Pinpoint.
pinpoint it, same location. But Lyrian, with the plus 20, it does actually beat your 27 perception.
So I can't see it, but I can hear it.
But not its precise location.
It's like echoing off the cave walls.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha. But I do know he's flying at least.
Yeah, I would say you can hear that he's flying.
Okay. Can I do a knowledge check to figure out what this thing is based on little wings and can talk to me?
And the ego. Let's not forget the ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a knowledge planes check.
Planes, okay. So it's probably the devil or demon range somewhere.
Actually, that's a good idea. I think Feya's going to do the same thing.
Can I just identify it for my own knowledge?
Put it like this. Will a 10 do anything for me? Because that's all I can roll.
Well,
Okay.
you could. I would say you suspect it's a devil. I can neither confirm nor deny anything, but if you have past knowledge, Sione, that you want to draw upon, who am I to argue with you? I just won't correct you if you're wrong.
I got a 10.
Okay. Yeah, I would say you know it's a devil. That's about the best you can say.
A devil with flappy wings and an ego?
Sounds like
I wonder.
Actually, I think Thea, having recently had problems with these sort of
That
things,
sounds like an imp.
would also be.
Nope, that's metagaming. I'm not gonna say
I-
anything.
I'll do. How about this? Since Thea got a 26 on her knowledge check. That not suzerain. That imp. Devil. More devil.
So it is a little shit.
I am the suzerain! You will not speak to me like this!
The suzerain.
Can I... Is it in this room?
What is a suzerain? She whispers to Merzio.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person.
Like, I'm just...
I'll do a knowledge check.
This would be knowledge, nobility, and royalty.
Okay.
I will roll
There's a
alongside.
skill check for this.
Wait, I don't have that on mine.
Then the highest you could get is 10.
I
No,
got a
I don't
10.
even see royalty or.
Or it's
It's
nobility. 15, Lyrian.
No, it's a 10.
10.
It's a 10.
I mean, you can gather it's some pompous title. I would say that's pretty obvious to you. The details of like a suzerain versus a baron, well, you don't know.
A duke.
Yeah.
So it's one of those pretentious, high and mighty folk.
I am not pretentious. Pretense is for Lord Baz and his ilk. I am gracious. I am poised. I am prepared to forgive your insults. If you will serve me on these one or two little teensy-weensy things,
Well, what's in it for us?
my forgiveness.
How much is
And-
that worth?
And I will shower you in gold.
Oh,
Not
I
great.
like to
I'm
hear
fucking
that.
pretty important.
So, based on his inflection when he said "shower you with gold," I want to do a sense motive check to determine if
Okay.
is he genuine or just pulling it out of his ass.
Hold for 1 second because he is gonna also.
Okay.
You can hear like a bag of change being jing-jangled in the air somewhere.
Oh,
Do you hear that?
I hear it.
You hear it?
Yep,
That is for you.
Mary Ann's ears twitch.
I like that sound.
It's probably like catnip to Mercer.
That sound like gold clanking together?
Yes, I
Make
would
a
like
per-
to know that also.
Make a perception check, Celtiel. Mauriziel, I will allow you to do your choice of perception or appraise.
What natural 20 for a 25?
I will whisper you, Celtiel.
Oh,
see.
jeez, that's so low.
Oh wait, 24. Oh wait,
Jesus.
plus 4 to hear the details of a or no, I don't get that.
Yeah. 24. You can't really tell what kind of money that is. It's coin. You're sure it's coin.
Oh, I also got 24.
Sounds like coin to me.
Yes, a bag full of coin, and it's all for you. Once you've completed my tasks, my vassals.
Money up front.
Oh,
do
no. No,
What about
this kingdom of Little Erebus will utilize contracts.
A good king would show what we are getting instead of hiding.
A good king is not a suzerain.
half up front?
You don't want to be a king.
I do not want to be a king. I am a suzerain.
You know,
Kings are so pretentious.
higher.
Like that fat child, Lord Baz. Oh, it knackles me so.
Who's Boz?
You could be the first non-pretentious king.
You could be shut up.
Oh, he got you.
Can I hear where he is or no?
You cannot, unfortunately. That plus 20 invisibility is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
And now, be silent, my servants. Your suzerain would speak. I want you to kill Lord Baz. Kill him. And recover my lemures. Yes, this is what you will do for me. This is what you will do for little Erebus if you want your rewards.
Do we look like assassins to you?
Of course not! Assassins have a modicum of professionalism.
Ooh, burn.
You look like servants. But even servants in Little Erebus have their place.
Stilly, I'm looking for them through the curtain.
You tear the curtain aside.
Can you-
Well, keep in mind, with your detect magic, you already know where he is.
Oh, where is he?
At present, he's over here. He's been flying around the room, kind of pacing and gesturing a lot as he's talking. You saw him jing-jangle his change. Looked like a little sack.
Well, I mean, if he has gold.
How is he flying up above us, or?
Yeah,
like...
he's near the ceiling. And I would say that you and Sione can confirm it is an imp. You can both see him, the shape of his body.
How high up is he?
About 20 feet. About 20 feet.
We may not be the assassins you want, but you are not the suzerain we want. One who lies to us about how much he has. You probably have a tenth of what you claim to have.
I have claimed nothing. I have lied not. Do not accuse your suzerain of deceit.
I know gold.
I have been nothing but honest.
Prove it. Flick down 1 gold coin.
Complete one of my tasks, and I shall.
Nah, you can deal with your own problem.
Oh, whoa. Setiel, money. You didn't hear that jangling around, did you?
Gold. He doesn't have gold.
Oh, you know what gold sounds like? I heard it perfectly. That's gold.
What does he have then?
Yeah, it sounded like gold to me.
I think you've been shooting too many guns with no
I
protection.
think that white hair dye seep into your brain. We need some money.
If you want to do
What
his
does it-
things, go ahead.
If it's not gold, what do you think it is?
It sounded like silver.
Hmm.
Like I said, he has a tenth probably.
Hey, it's still worth it.
Yes.
Silver, gold.
Next best thing, right?
Hell, if he wants to give me copper, I'll take that shit too. As long as he give me a way to transport it.
How
Your
powerful it
suzerain is getting bored with your presence.
Or perhaps we could kill him and just take the money for ourselves anyway.
If you can find him.
Oh, luck.
He's
Celtiel, make a will save.
God damn it.
He
Ione
suddenly
just
materializes near the ceiling.
18.
Uh,
Again, and +2 against enchantment spells.
Shit, it's an enchantment. You hear a thought in your head that's something to the effect of, you want to obey the suzerain of Little Erebus absolutely loyally, don't you? And you, like, totally recognize the suggestion,
Just like,
and he
Really?
is suddenly visible. Do I need to have initiative rolled again, or is he gonna have a chance to go invisible again?
how would Saltil feel about that? Would he have a chance to respond
I'm gonna throw my dagger at it.
magically?
Well, if you
Or-
are responding with anything other than words, I'm going to have everyone roll initiative, and that goes for anyone. Is anyone going to attack him as soon as he materializes?
I'm gonna tell Marizzle to move out of the way.
He is up near the ceiling, mind you.
I would have cast Ray of Frost.
Initiative, then.
I was gonna say I'm gonna throw my
Don't
dagger
fuck
at
with
it.
me, bro.
I was going to say, every time the little voice spoke, your sword didn't say anything, you just heard... like he was in pain every
Yeah,
time.
Every time he heard it, yeah. That's fair. Oh, come on. Roll high, damn it. I didn't. Fuck.
Actually, wait a minute, what am I doing? We've already got initiative.
Thought you wanted
Oh,
new
yeah.
initiative.
Yeah, because we said we're out of initiative, I thought.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, fine, I'll re-roll his too. Even though he had a really good initiative.
Roll low.
Thank you, I roll low. I'm actually happy about that.
Damn it.
Okay. I'm going to go down the list. Lyrian.
11.
Suzerain is 13. Dodgy is 16. Olak.
11?
Sione.
17.
Feya is 19. Mariziel.
14.
And Celtiel.
5.
Okay. So right out the gate, when he appears, I don't think Feya is necessarily going to throw an attack at him right away. Though you know what Feya's going to do? Well, maybe
Sure.
not. Let me take a look at her spell list really quick and see how long this lasts. She might have just the thing. Oh, it's at will!
Is there a picture of this imp?
Oh, yeah, I can bring that up. And I should probably
Looks
get rid of the Lemure.
That's a really good imp picture, though.
So Feya is going to cast Detect Fiendish Presence. The Suzerain looks like an imp.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It is a little shit.
Little thing.
Wait, how big is this bag it's carrying then?
Not big. It looks like your average belt pouch.
No.
Okay, well, you're attacking an imp. Anyone who's ever fought an imp or a quasit knows this can be hilariously devastating. We'll see how you guys do.
Oh, yay.
I've had parties TPK'd by these little shits before.
What?
Oh, never.
We'll see what happens.
I would quit D&D if that happened.
We'll see. Okay, well, first in initiative is Feya, who casts Detect Fiendish Presence, expecting that he may turn invisible again. Next is... next is Sione.
Well, do I know he cast a spell on Celtiel?
look
No, you would
perturbed,
not know
wouldn't
yet.
You always look perturbed.
I'd imagine a lot of the time when Celtiel's around these people, he looks like he's in a room with dung on the floor.
Yeah.
Really is around my party.
You said he's 20 feet up away from me?
Yeah, specify.
Where is he on the ceiling?
He's about 20 feet up.
Oh, he's too far from me. I can't hit him with anything.
Also, you
So-
don't have line of sight to him from where you're at.
Also that. Sorry, I was theater of the minding it.
Oh, well, you could... That's fine. You can reposition yourself. Just make sure you guys mention what you do, like if you move in from the door or whatever. Just say
I'll just,
so.
like, prepare a dodge, I guess.
Okay. Well, so you're fighting defensively?
Yes.
Okay. Dodgy is going to charge forward and just kind of keep his eyes up at the imp, snarling. Mariziel, you can suddenly see him, and his fangs are bared. He's snarling down at Celtiel, and then as his tail like flicks around him, he suddenly, and makes the face as he realizes like he's visible now.
Done fucked up.
Mariziel, move out the way.
Okay, can I get within 10 feet of him in any way?
You would probably have to do a wall run.
Alright.
Do it.
Get outside the realm of what
Can I,
we're-
like, wall run up the wall and throw a dagger at it? Or
It
something?
would take
like,
a pretty substantial acrobatics check.
Do it. Do
It would,
do it. Do it.
Actually, would this be a climb check?
Not unless she's using her hands.
I'm not climbing, I'm just running and throwing.
Okay, people who've
It's a
actually
parkour.
done parkour, would this be more dexterity-based or strength-based to run
Dexterity.
like 10 feet up and
Dexterity.
leap?
if you're running straight up the
Is
wall,
parkour dex based?
it's not
or
necessarily
strength-based?
dex based because it's not based on like where your foot
Dex,
is,
right?
but how hard you're pushing off your feet.
I know. What I'm doing is running up the wall and throwing a dagger and then falling
Well,
Yeah.
this is not about throwing the dagger. This is about the wall run. I'm inclined to think strength.
In my
Really?
experience of parkour, it's all about
More
how far you can
athletics,
push
then?
yourself
If
up the
there's an
wall
athletics.
rather than
Yeah, this would be climb, I think, more than acrobatics, unfortunately.
There's not an athletics, is there?
Because you're not, like, trying to horizontally run. It's not so much about...
No, it's gonna just, horizontally...
That wouldn't do it. You've got to go vertically up.
No,
and
yeah, I
then-
want to vertically run up. Yeah.
So this would be climb.
Well, now I don't want to do it anymore.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
You've got climb, don't you? Wasn't that the
Yeah.
last skill you put
But I
ranks
want to
in?
do an acrobatics check.
It'll be acrobatic either way. It's just a climb. Oh, you want that nice bonus. Well, too bad.
Do a flip off at the top.
Do a flip.
Do a
Okay.
You could try a high jump, but that would be obscenely high DC to get high enough to be within 10 feet of the guy.
Okay, well, I guess I'll... It'd only be my... Okay, so I'll try to do a wall run vertically and then throw the dagger within 10 feet of it.
Okay. Okay, so make a climb check.
Okay.
You got this.
26!
26, yeah, so you scamper right up the wall, leap off, and you can go ahead and make... Is this one dagger or two?
I don't remember if I was dual wielding 2 daggers or 1.
When you...
8 to climb is still great.
She had her rapier out.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So 1. 12.
13 with point blank shot. He is
And-
flat-footed. Oh man, I just looked at his AC. 13 does not hit his flat-footed.
I'll say I'm like right here, maybe.
Presumably you'd be like here.
Okay.
So you run up, you leap, you throw the dagger, and last minute he kind of out of the way as it goes under him.
Come down here. I'll draw another dagger.
He is next, and he's saying, "Subjects, calm down." And he's going to cast a spell. What spell, you might be wondering, as am I?
Meteor swarm.
He's
he
going to
trying
to-
cast
Wait, is he
invisibility and vanish
That'd
from
be-
sight.
Hilarious.
Not very persuasive.
He's gonna go invisible.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn. Lyrianne.
Lyrianne didn't even draw her gun. She's just sitting there looking like, oh, it's gone already. All right. She's gonna go wander behind the curtain. There's nothing she can really do right now because he's invisible.
This is true.
What's back here?
So back here. Why do I keep closing that? Oh, there it is.
Because you made a goof.
Yeah. So behind the curtain, the room is basically unadorned with furniture. However, the walls of the room are marred by crude inscriptions that look to have been done in charcoal. Do you speak Infernal?
No.
Okay. So it's like seeing Latin writing all over the walls in here.
What alphabet does it use?
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know the Infernal alphabet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it's its own alphabet.
I think Infernal is its own alphabet. I think.
Okay, so basically, not only do they not even look like letters to me, they just look like scratches on the wall.
I mean, I would say it's in enough of a pattern. I would say you'd be able to recognize it as some kind of language, just no clue like what it is. I mean, I
Okay.
guess there is a clue in that there's devils here, but
Okay.
you can't read it.
So it's a language that I definitely can't speak.
Absolutely.
Anything
All
else?
over the walls. No, that's actually it.
Okay. That is my whole turn.
Okay. After Lyrianne is Olak.
Am
I'm
I
gonna go to the
able to
bathroom real quick.
determine where the aura of this
So,
thing is? Or do we have to
Assuming
hold-
you were staring at him, he flew out of your cone. He was going downward. So you will have to redirect your cone, which would mean another 3 rounds to pinpoint his exact location.
Grr. Well, I guess that will be one of it. And I will sheath my sword for now, and try to pinpoint where he is.
Okay. Make a perception check.
I'll try having the cone directed this way. Perception. Where's that? Aha!
Okay. So you don't know where he is, but you do detect magic somewhere in that cone.
Is that my action then, trying to detect him?
No.
Okay, well, you little shit, I'm gonna pound you into a little piece of dust.
You're going with intimidation then.
Yeah, I'm just verbalizing how I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
You can hear from somewhere in your cone, "You don't scare me, brute!"
That is my turn then.
Righty. Celtiel.
Did I just hear him talk to Orlok?
Yes.
And where from?
You don't really
General
know
idea.
where from. You can make a perception check somewhere
Yeah.
in the room.
24.
24 is not enough to detect his location.
+2.
Plus
26. No, I think that's included in there
that's
because it's
already
just
in
to
there.
everything.
Oh.
Plus 5. No, that's not in there. Sorry. I don't know why.
That should be a miscellaneous
be in
bonus in
there.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, hold on.
That might be. I think that's just part of the. If you have plus
No,
5.
that's in there. No,
yeah.
that's in there. Yep,
Okay.
never mind. So, I just know that he's in front of me-ish?
You know he's somewhere in that 2x3 square area.
Motherfucker. Alright. I don't know. Fuck. I'll cast Ray of Frost where I thought I heard him from somewhere in the room. Like right there.
Okay.
I'll try. I don't know. I'm just gonna be like, motherfucker.
Make a ranged.
And then get ready to cast it again. And it should be in there now.
So,
Yeah.
fun part about Invisibility and Pathfinder, there's also... Oh, never mind. No danger of hitting him anyway.
You mean the % miss chances?
Yep. You rolled like ass, though, with a total of 7. Your ray just hits the wall, and ice crackles onto the wall.
And then I will move next to Olak.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll hit with that attack one day.
Maybe. I guess.
Celtiel is done.
Yes.
I don't know why I was looking at
I am
Olak.
done.
Faya. Faya, round 2. So Faya's actually going to... She doesn't care about standing in liquid lemure. She's going to stand right here and maintain her cone through the room with Detect Fiendish Presence. Which I believe you need round 3 before you know where they are. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. So round 2 for Faya is done. Seoni. You can see Olak staring hard into the room, his eyes glowing. Celtiel
way?
has moved next to him. Somewhere in there, yeah.
Okay.
You saw Mariziel throw a dagger, though by the time you actually got into the room, the imp was already gone.
How high is the ceiling? 20 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I try a perception check?
Sure.
I also have detect magic going.
Right, but because you moved and because
Yeah,
he moved...
I know.
Okay.
So, I'll just move right here. And yeah, I'll just try a perception check to just to see if I spot anything.
Stop. You actually bump into him.
Oh,
Right there.
so I know where he is.
Yes, you actually collided with him, and that ends your movement.
Grapple him.
Yeah, right. What the fuck? I'm gonna magic missile his stupid ass.
I believe that requires sight.
Side.
Nah, let me see that. Let me just put it in there.
Nah, dog, nah.
Nah.
Yep.
Uh,
I see with my ears. I see with my body, man.
Doesn't say.
Magic missile.
Oh, less
just-
than total cover or total concealment.
He has total concealment.
Fine. I will use Burning Hands in his direction.
Do it.
Okay.
That shouldn't hit any of the other people.
Okay.
Party.
He is not going to make the reflex save because he is immune to fire, being a devil.
Oh, wait.
So you wreathe flames, and for a moment, like you can see the figure engulfed in flames, and you can hear, "Ha ha ha, fool!"
Does anything he's holding catch on fire? Like,
Yes, actually, the
This
leather
bag.
bag that he was holding is suddenly on fire.
there he is!
So
He's
he doesn't
oh,
seem to notice.
Get
There's
it!
just like a little fireball in there for a moment before he. Actually, on his turn, he'll drop it
Why would he drop it if he's immune to fire?
because it's giving away his position.
Oh, I guess that's fine. Well, there he is. Get it.
Should have held my action.
That's it for me.
Damn, stupid traitorous bag of silver. Dodgy.
Okay, we're getting paid.
Dodgy was right by him. So
Yeah, get him,
Dodgy
Dodge.
is going to move over here and try to attack with a bite. That is goddamn 12 to hit, which
that hit?
does not threaten a hit, so there's no point rolling mischance. Damn. Okay. Mariziel. At present, you also know his location.
Alright, I'll move right up to him on the other side of Sayoni and draw my dagger as I do.
Well, he's right here.
Sorry, I had my character sheet open. Where? Oh, where? Say again? Right here?
Where
Wait,
though?
where?
I'm trying to flank.
So I figured
that-
you,
is
you
that
can
good?
move. You can move up to flank right there.
Okay. No, my battery is low on my headset. Where is it?
Oh no,
Hey!
Wow.
that's a natural 20.
Didn't confirm?
No.
It does not confirm, but here's the bad news now. Because he is invisible and you do not have the blind fighter feat, there is a 50% chance that a hit is instead a miss. Let's
What?
Oh.
That's
Actually,
some
I'll roll it on here so everyone can
bullshit.
see. So I'm just going to roll 1d100, and if I get a 1 to a 50, you miss.
Yep.
That's how it
Yep.
works.
Dang
you
it!
miss. So
No!
your natural 20 instead becomes a miss. But don't fret,
20.
because your dagger is a 20 to hit, which is also going to hit. So let's find out if that hits him.
There
1
it
to
is.
50. Hey, your dagger actually hit him.
And there's my sneak attack, 9.
So you did 1 point of piercing and 9 points of precision damage, which he is not immune to. However, your weapon is not silver, so instead of 10 damage, he takes 5 points of damage.
Aww.
Your dagger cuts, but not very much.
I feel like natural 20, I should just hit.
Alas, invisibility's a bitch.
Guess so.
Ouch! He is going to retaliate. First, he is going to free action drop the goddamn bag of silver, just clink onto the stone. He's gonna move, which technically provokes from both of you, or from all three of you.
Okay, I'll try. I have a quarterstaff.
9 Mariziel does not hit.
What the?
What's that damage all about?
Well,
it's
something is
repeating,
wrong
of
there.
course.
She rolled pie.
But don't worry, the
She did.
5 does not hit.
Okay.
That's your macro is
Oh, she
rolling 1d6 divided by 1d6.
It's
Why?
like- oh, it's rolling like 2/3 or something.
Because a quarterstaff, when you put it in there, it counts both the sides, and the roll 20 thinks that it's divided by, not each side does this.
Yeah, you gotta remove it.
Is that better?
Dodgy rolled a 19 to hit and does not hit.
Oh. Uh-oh.
So none of you hit. He's going to move over here.
Yep.
Yes,
And in the
definitely see
spirit
that.
of being a little shit. Oh, there's so many choices. These guys are such little dickheads. He is going to attack Mariziel. You are flat-footed. Wait. You cannot be flat-footed even against invisible creatures. Don't you
Not
have that?
that he knows
Is
that.
Uncanny Dodge?
That's level 5, I thought.
In Pathfinder,
I have-
Uncanny Dodge does something different. Do you have it?
I don't know. Help.
Let me look at your character sheet.
Uncanny Dodge is 4th level.
That is a goddamn shame.
No.
I think you were thinking of evasion for her.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's here? So you do not have the ability that would make you safe from an invisible attacker. Sad day.
Yep, that
Okay.
is Uncanny Dodge.
So you are flat-footed against this attack as his tail stinger rolls a natural 1.
Did he sting himself?
But
No,
does
but
his
he
visibility drop?
his invisibility drops as he tries to sting Mariziel right in the back, and like he hits just so that his tail strikes one of the metal belt buckles or buckles on your armor and ricochets off, and there's just a little ting, and you kind of step forward a little with the momentum of him striking you, and he is right there, and unfortunately he has already
Hey.
moved.
Hey!
Be gentle,
Hey, you little fuck.
Lyrian.
Lyrian's gonna step out of the room and go, I didn't funny. Ah! She draws her gun and shoots him because she can do it as a free action.
Oh right, because you have quick draw.
Yep.
That's another feat we gotta start having a couple people look
This
at.
is my silver
I
bullet.
need it.
29 to hit. Jesus Christ! You said that's silver?
Yes. What this is
ruh-roh.
I have one barrel that's silver and one barrel that's normal.
29 is gonna hit for 7 points of damage, and he takes all of it as you shoot him, and he, you're mortal. Ouch! You brought silver into Little Erebus.
I mean, you brought silver.
Unlawful.
What do you call that? And she's gonna point to the bag that's on fire.
Wait, you're shooting again?
No, I can't.
Oh,
I'm supposed to declare that before I shoot the first shot, so
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I'm only
yep,
shooting
okay.
once.
Olak, it is your turn. He is wounded, he is bleeding, he looks pissed,
Charge.
and he looks about
I
the
can't,
size of that
excuse me.
Might King who you hurt.
Turning you into I'm gonna eat you.
Oh god.
You know what? Yeah, second time's the charm. I'm gonna swing.
19 will not hit.
Non-lethal. Aw.
You try, and he just darts right under your blade.
Yeah, basically I was trying to swat him into the wall.
So, well,
Alright.
okay, so you swing then wildly, and he ducks, and clang, your sword strikes the wall hard. You're damaging the furnishings!
Wait, did I damage the furnishing?
Those furnishings?
A little dust came down out of the wall. Celtiel.
Arcane Pool. Get my weapon buffed here. Buffed.
Arcane poo.
Arcane Poo. And yeah, I'm gonna. Is there any way for me to get in there? Or
Sure.
no?
Sure. Yeah, I'd say you could squeeze your way in there.
Like, right there? Would that be okay?
Sure.
Okay.
It's like
Oh.
a bump.
Excuse me.
Spell strike, spell combat. I'll be using shocking grasp. Let's do this. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. 23.
That's the shocking grasp.
That's my roll to hit with my weapon, I believe. +7. It should be a +7.
That
a-
will not. Or, I'm
That's-
sorry, that will hit. That will hit.
I was gonna say.
Though I just realized he actually healed a bit last round. I just forgot to, so I'm going to give him that. Ignore the aura that you'll see.
Okay. I will roll damage then for the sword.
Oh, right. He took 14 electricity damage. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So when the sword struck him, there was a blast of lightning. That 14 electrical damage.
+7. 7 normal. Yeah.
Why does it think you rolled a
I don't know
crit?
why it has.
It thinks you rolled a crit.
I don't know why.
Plus another 7. Celtiel, you fucking electrify, slice his head right from his shoulders.
I might.
He-
I was gonna turn that into a little pet.
He explodes in ash and soot and brimstone with a final agonizing scream. And it didn't feel like it was your sword. Mostly it was the lightning, like it electrocuted him into ash.
Nice job, Celtial. Going
I'm
to
gonna
step
turn to
away
Cecil and like,
a little
you owe
bit.
me a little shitty pet.
You can take his head if you want. Before
Well, it's
Faye
not
gets
gonna
it.
do any good if it's dead.
There
going after
really
that
isn't a
bag.
head.
Oh.
Getting the bag.
I was gonna say
The bag
I was
is
gonna
still on
stomp
fire?
Out, I'm stomping
Okay.
out the bag so she can.
I would
grab it.
say you're quick enough that the silver inside does not melt. Though silver does have a very
It's not that
low
hot.
melting point.
What are you on about?
It's fire damage.
Silver.
Inside, there's more than just silver you find.
Ooh,
There's
what's
also
it?
a scroll.
Electrum? Oh, I didn't burn it, did I?
It's a little singed, but you were quick enough that no, it didn't burn.
Oh, save the scroll, Mauricio.
Oh, pop, 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 pop.
Yes, please.
Pat it out.
That's for me, not for you.
So in this
Open it up.
in the old leather bag is 117 silver pieces, not of Virizian mint. They are much older. And
I do a
bear some kind of Thessalonian rune on them.
Oh.
That looks like two
So the Thessalonian
slice
minted.
marks.
Do they look like my other ones?
No,
No?
no.
Not similar in any way.
Maybe the same amount of... Well, no, they're smaller. No, not similar in any way.
Okay.
It's like comparing Canadian quarters to American nickels.
Not so different.
Interchangeable.
Mauriziel, you surmise that these probably aren't worth any more or less than standard silver pieces.
Do you mind if I take those? I'd like to study them.
Are these? So you said these were Thessalonian?
Technically, yeah. Well, they've got a Thessalonian rune on them.
Whatever you find out, we need to sell them later.
I will look
maybe
at
they're
scroll.
worth-
Faye's gonna yoink that scroll.
Oh, okay,
Well, let's figure out what it is.
okay.
Let's at least figure out what it
And
is.
she's
To
gonna
me,
cast Read
I
Magic.
can do that too.
I can do that too.
Ugh.
I'll cast Read Magic too.
So the three spellcasters are all over here.
Like, oh, what is it?
Nerds!
Though, since Faya was the fastest on the draw, I'm going to say she
Uh-huh.
also is the first to notice that is a scroll of Animate Dead, which she is going to suddenly aggressively want for herself.
Uh-huh.
I don't want it. They can fight over it. How many coins was it?
117.
Well, Sayodi, they don't look like they're worth anything more than just normal silver pieces.
I don't want to study them because of how much.
Get
they're
out from under
money
you! Turn off my computer.
What? I didn't hear you.
I don't want to study them to see how much they're worth monetarily.
What do you want to study them for?
They're Thessalonian. I need to make sketches.
Wait, Thessalonian? That sounds like worth money?
Yeah, they just look like normal minted silver, though.
Every time I hear Thessalonian, it makes me just want gold.
Could be worth more to the right buyer. We just have to find them.
Okay.
Celtiel, are you going to
pains
be
her to
fighting
release
for that
those.
scroll?
I will ask her since she read it. How willful do you need to be to use that scroll?
I don't understand what you're asking.
How strong of a...
What spell level is it?
Yes, what spell level is it?
I try.
I tried, I'm sorry.
Okay, but I need to actually understand what you're asking.
How strong with the arcane do you need to be?
Oh, it's different in Pathfinder.
Because if it's like above me, but it's not for her, then there's no point.
It is...
I don't think you can cast it, can you?
It is
I don't
an
know if it's on my
anti-paladin,
spell.
cleric, oracle, shaman, sorcerer, and wizard spell. I don't think it's on either of your spell lists.
Oh,
I'm
guess who
going
can
to
cast it?
I'm going to look.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm already
What
looking
is
up
it? What is it? Raise Dead?
the Animate Dead.
Animate
Oh,
Dead.
Animate Dead.
I
How
don't
does
think
the
we can
witch not
cast
have
either.
that?
I'm a little...
Yeah, I'm
The witch
surprised.
does not have Animate Dead. That is correct. Shit! That okay. I figure out way.
No, I don't have Animate Dead.
Maybe you should give it to more capable hands.
I can use it.
What does it do?
Think?
Freya? What is DM? What does it do? What does the
Animate
Dead?
Dead?
Yeah.
Uh,
is it
I
just
guess-
like, hey, I
tell you
want
what.
to talk to you. You're
Damn
dead?
beast.
Or
Tell you what, make a spellcraft check.
oh,
Guys, we could just sell it.
Nah.
27.
Okay. Animate Dead turns corpses into skeletons or zombies that obey your spoken command.
Freya, you can find a use for this.
I figure something out.
So no.
Probably will.
Maybe you should give it to me or Olak. Olak, can you cast with it?
Yeah? Of course I can.
Would you actually use it?
Nah, probably not.
Well, I can take it in the meantime, and if we decide to, we can sell it.
I mean, I guess I could make it and stuff it in somebody's bed, and then the bed will wake up and it'll be funny.
What?
That's not what?
You can animate that little guy with it right now. That'd be funny.
He did not
Ash.
leave a corpse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Freya? Give
Yeah?
to me.
Very painfully reluctantly.
I thought there needs a persuasion check in there or something.
I mean, Ava's not here.
She can't cast it. So what's the point?
She would not be
Well.
happy about letting go of this scroll, but I suppose for now she will grudgingly permit Seoni to take that.
Good.
Good. Baby
That's
steps.
like how hard it was for me to just give up the silver pieces just now.
You want to
Ava,
keep
if you
some
see
of
this
them?
later, I'm so sorry. I tried.
Just show up at your house.
If you want, we can split them. If you want to hold them.
Hold what?
Talk to Mariziel.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, we can split them. I mean, do you need to study all of them? You can
No,
just study.
that's what I'm saying. Well, some might be different, but probably not. Why don't you take 67?
Okay.
So there's
Oh,
a bunch
watching
of
some
words.
really- Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There's a bunch of stuff written on the walls in there. I
Mm.
don't even know what it is.
In where? Like in this room?
Where?
Yeah, that room back there. It's all written all over the walls. One of you. Yep, there you go. That's who I was
Walk over
talking
there.
about.
Do any of you actually speak Infernal?
I do.
Okay, Celtiel. So, you alone are able to read the scrawlings in the other room, and most of them are droll. Just typical imp stuff, declarations, codexes of law for his domain, which he has named Little Erebus, and proclamations that he is the suzerain of Little Erebus. It's pretty good contract work, especially for an imp. I mean, the legal speak is a little, yeah.
Okay.
The fact that you can understand most of it does indicate it's definitely an amateur's legalese. But,
Gotcha.
yeah. It looks like this was, in essence, the imp's playroom.
Gotcha. And that's all around the room. There's nothing different. It's just on the walls of him just contracting.
Setting out laws for Little Erebus, proclamations of his right to suzerain, etc. Stuff like that.
Larianne, you wanted me to read this.
Yeah, what does it say?
It's our little ash friend's proclamation to his whatever nobility, I suppose. It's nothing.
Oh, well, that's shitty. That was something
What
cool.
imps do, it's they try to sound, lawful, noble, kingly. He failed.
He didn't even have a
Walk out of
crown.
the room. I'll walk out of the room. So where to next? Continue down the hallway.
I detect fiendish presence to the south.
More of them little shits.
Through the
Better
wall
not
or
be another one.
out in the
No.
hallway?
The south in the room?
Out, down the corridor.
Okay.
Well, I did
This
say.
quarter? Step out.
You did say that there was more lemures.
And something called, what was it? A low Lord Balls?
Well, that's what he said.
He calls
Lord
himself Balls.
Balls?
No, it was
Lord Balls.
more bald.
Bald. I like balls better.
Like, I'm gonna
No,
keep the
Valros
tech
is
magic
pretty,
up.
pretty much the blabbermouth.
Oh, really? Well, we'll have to talk about that sometime.
Right, well, let's try to find Lord Balls then.
So you guys are moving
Legion.
south?
Bajan just gave me the weirdest look. Yeah, I had that perception check. Is it from earlier, or do I gotta make a new
You're
one?
gonna have to make a new one.
Okay.
And Faya will, once again, occupy kind of the near back. Daji will stay near Olak.
28. Oh, natural 20.
Wow, wow.
Plus 4.
So, +5 for traps.
Right.
33 for traps, 32 for secret doors. Got it. Okay, so you guys are moving south. The corridor comes to an intersection.
Say marching order.
Well, Lyrian was here, up here before, so.
You guys can move up to the
yep.
intersection.
Okay.
And the intersection continues south to what looks like another hall. Well, there's a hallway here that goes east, and another hallway another 30 feet ahead that also goes east. And you can hear the sounds of labored breathing and occasional moans that sound comparable to the lemures that you already killed that come from the east.
That way.
Hear anything to the south?
No. Though I will also note that further to the south, you can see another door. Another stone door.
Well, I hear some of those fat things down to the east, and I hear nothing to the south, but I see a door. Which way do you guys want to go?
Alright, well, I'm pulling out my sword.
Oh, I will do that too.
I'll have my sword out as well.
Fiendish presence that way.
Where's she pointing?
South.
East.
Yeah, I can hear them. Oof.
Well,
Alright, surprise! Oh,
and I'm going to.
Okay, well,
cast
initiative.
Arcane Pool.
He didn't give you
How
time.
fun.
Olak barreled past Mariziel. Everyone roll initiative.
God damn it! You
Olak, you have the most fun
Usually
all the time.
have a leash on you.
that sounds like spiting words there from...
Cool. That one.
from
Love it.
Setiel.
You're not
did it?
1, and you're still going before the Lemures, so.
Surprised.
Okay. Thea got a 12. Sione was 3. Right?
Yep.
Dodgy got a 20. Mariziel.
19.
Okay, there is no more suzerain. Alas for the suzerain. Lyrian.
22.
Nice. Olak.
19? 18, sorry.
18. And Celtiel.
18. Dex is 14.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat anybody on the dex.
Okay.
And that's okay.
Okay. Lyrian. So you have initiative. You see Olak barrel through the passage to the east just as people were starting to talk about maybe forming some kind of a plan.
Prepping.
That is the plan, attack!
So, that's the kind of plan I like. So I'm gonna run up there too.
Okay. So, for you guys' benefit, the room appears to have once been an ancient alchemical laboratory, though most of the equipment here has been smashed.
I can't see. Bring the light. He's gonna.
If only we planned for
Is
that.
there a ready action in this in this game?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm ready in action to shoot the first bad thing I see.
Okay. Noted.
Only I didn't smash my lantern into a barrel.
Dodgy. I need to check if Dodgy has low light vision.
that.
Drat! Dodgy is going to dash in behind Olak, but he can't really see very well. So he's going to ready an action to... No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's going to ready an action to follow Olak and try to provide flanking when an opportunity arises. Mariziel.
Oh, me already. Okay, I just want to come in here and look, I guess. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
So as you move in here, you can see all sorts of smashed alchemical equipment, and you can see 2 Lemures kind of milling about, slopping through pieces of ruined equipment.
Am I within 10 feet?
Yeah. And they are flat-footed.
I will draw 2 daggers as I move,
Uh-oh.
and then throw them both.
Sucks to be flat-footed.
21 and 10.
21 and 10. Unfortunately, 10 will not hit even flat-footed. It just kind of bounces off of his armor. 21 hits for 4 piercing and 5 precision. So you hit for 9 damage, which is reduced to 4 damage. The dagger just kind of right into his flesh and sticks in a big, fat roll, basically.
That's gonna be hard to get out of there.
Celtiel.
Well then, as I was saying, Arcane Pull. Get my blade back to its gloriness, and start making my way towards the door.
I will show them what a real blade can do.
Let's get in there. 15 feet. I don't think I'm gonna make it the rest of the way.
That you won't.
That's 20. I can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. I can do that though. Maybe. Boop. Oh, I'll move actually right behind Dodgy. There we go.
Oh, it just hit me. Pause, Celtiel. Lyrianne,
Yeah.
as soon as Merziel came in here, you can see them now, right?
Yeah. And you know what kind of shot I still have loaded in my second barrel?
Silver.
Yep.
Go for it.
27 will definitely hit for 5 points of silver damage. Bang! You blast right through a cracked glass beaker and into the rolling fat of this milling lemure. It takes 5 points of damage and looks pretty badly hurt. It's beginning to bleed silver goo.
That's it.
And Dodgy also had a readied action to provide flanking to Olak, which is not a case. Okay. You may continue, Celtiel.
Well, not being able to get in range and attack, I will Ray of Frost as I see him and see the Leary firing off a shot. I'll go after the same one.
It will have +2 to its touch, just so you know.
Yep. Ray of Frost. Should go 15.
15 will hit.
Even with the +2.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 3 cold damage then.
They're flat-footed
It actually takes no damage.
Neat.
It seems.
But you finally hit with it. So that's
it
something.
Seems like that little amount of cold is not going to hurt it.
Not gonna hurt it. It seemed affected. Just not hurt.
So, in 5th edition, resistance just cuts damage in half. How resistance works in Pathfinder, it'll be like a resist, and then there's a number. And it'll just reduce, by whatever its number is, any cold damage, in this case. So you don't really know what its resistance is. It's usually 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. But...
Gotcha. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I'll right there.
Okay. After Celtiel is Olak, who's
Alright, I'm
freeze
charging
framed
in
in
there.
mid-charge, was barreling towards this lemure.
I'm charging in!
Oh, you're charging. Uh-oh. That's +2 to hit. Well, that's going to be a 22 to hit. That's going to hit for 15 slashing damage, reduced to
the one.
reduced to 10 slashing damage, which still cleaves right through this thing, like cutting the top off of a mountain of fat. And the whole thing just begins to bubble and melt into jelly,
And that
On
is
the
my
floor.
turn.
giving off a foul smell, obviously. Thea is gonna move in here. I guess she's gonna double move to get in the corner. And I think she's gonna make a check since she has a skill relating to this. Okay, yeah. Okay. Just curious. Sione is up. Sione has stepped away, but she mentioned that she wants to move into range and give him the old acid splash.
Classic.
I don't think she can actually get in range. That's 30 feet. And... oh, it is just barely... it's like right at the edge of range. It's not. It's 30 feet. That's his. Hey, I said it's just barely in range. That's the further. You moved 30 feet to get here, though. It has partial cover from Celtiel and from Olak. Let me open her character sheet really quick. $22, which will still hit. Her acid glob goes flying through the air and hits it and sizzles, and you get a smell of burning fat, but it takes no damage. It appears to be resisting acid as well.
Good try.
The Lemurays, it's just going to start running toward Olak. It's going to charge Olak, splashing some of the goo and ichor of its melted comrade up onto Olak's boots.
Ugh.
Come at me!
It's going to attack you with 2 claws. Remember, each of these is at +2.
Ooh, fuck.
So
that
that's a
hits.
17 to confirm.
That will hit because I charged.
Okay, so that's a critical hit.
Yes, sir.
1 claw manages to gouge, making the... You already had, like, some claw marks ripped into your armor. It further rends your armor open and deals 5 points of damage to you. The other claw is a 10 to hit, which I believe does not hit.
No, sir. Well, it would be a 12 to hit.
The other one just kind of slaps against your armor uselessly. Lyrianne, it is your turn again.
Lyrianne, I'm gonna... Oh, shit. I can't keep doing that. So here's what's gonna happen. Does this thing look like it's wounded or dying at all?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to holster my weapon, draw my sword, and charge.
You can do that because you have quick draw.
Yeah.
Remember when you were like, I'm never going to use this sword?
That was before you kept putting us up against things that require special ammunition to kill.
What can I say? I'm not sorry.
Doesn't hit.
So you were charging, so
Oh,
that's a
14.
14 to hit.
Still doesn't
And
hit.
it did charge.
14 does hit because it also charged, reducing its armor class by 2.
Okay, so 1 damage. I don't know what this thing is. I'll do 5.
5 slashing reduced to 0.
There.
So you slash at it, and your sword just kind of sinks in like you've hit a beanbag and doesn't cut.
I'm running out of ammo.
Dodgy is
Someone
going to
should have made more.
I did! Kill
run
things faster.
around it, and then move to flank with Lyrianne. And it's going to try to bite.
Oh, I wanted to go there.
I did too.
You can actually stand over Dodgy. He doesn't...
Oh.
He's tiny.
Okay, cutie.
So that's 14 to hit, which does hit for 1 point of damage, which is reduced to 0.
But what about the poison?
Unfortunately, if the damage is reduced to 0, poison does not take effect. Maurizio, it is your turn.
My turn. Let me know. I'm trying not to provoke, so I'll just go 5 feet at a time. You let me know if I go.
You
5.
can just say you want to run around. Again, remember, I'm trying to keep this a
okay.
little narrative, too. Though you could also tumble, don't forget.
I don't want to do that. I don't think I have to, so I'm not going to.
Okay. So you run, like, duck and dive right through the opening in one of the, like those chemistry stations where there's like a table and there's a shell or a rack under the table. You, like, dive under it, run around one of those, what is that called? A stand with an alembic on it, and circle around behind this Lemuray. And go ahead.
Drawing my rapier and a dagger as I go.
Okay.
12 and 9.
14 because you're flanking.
14.
14 will hit.
All right.
Also, he
so-
charged, so he has -2 to his armor class still. So you hit for 5. Oh, for 16 points of damage, reduced to 11. That badly hurts him.
Good.
And then 11 is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Wait, what?
Your-
11.
Your dagger. 9 plus 2 for flanking,
Oh, okay, okay.
which is 11.
Gotcha.
Does not hit him, even with
Plus
his -2.
2. Oh, -2. Gotcha. Yep.
So, badly hurt. He's screaming into the air, howling, just flailing his stubby little claws.
Didn't like getting stabbed very much.
Celtiel.
Oh boy. First thing, move like 2 feet. Can I get by down below? Maybe. Maybe.
You can certainly try. You'll provoke.
If I go right here.
Oh, right there. That's it.
Oh, I guess I could get flanking, maybe. Nah. I did that before and I died.
Yeah, you would provoke going right there.
I would provoke going right there?
Yep.
Oh,
Unless you want to tumble.
I want to try to tumble then.
Was it 15
Yeah.
feet of movement?
I think it was more than that.
Then you
17.
can't tumble.
Then never mind. I provoke then.
All right, he's gonna swipe at you for a
No.
total of 4 to hit.
No. Alright. Sorry.
If you're gonna provoke, you might as well just flank.
Yeah. Can I do that or no?
Sure.
Okay. I'll move right here.
We'll move around to flank with Olak.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And Arcane Mark using spell combat.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna attack twice. First strike, 25.
25 will hit
6
for
slash.
6, reduced to 1 slashing damage.
Brutal.
He's not dead.
Second strike. Come on, roll. 20.
22 will
22
hit
for 7 slashing.
for 2 slashing.
I did it.
That will kill him. You stab the sword right into the devil's chest, and it and like melts around your blade, and there's just bits of the devil dripping off of your sword.
I'll whip it off to get the excess off and
Huh.
clean it.
You're so socially good for something. I thought it was just a glorified wand.
Kill
I mean-
him.
I softened it up for him, I think.
It was a team effort. But
Good
yes,
job, team.
my sword is much more powerful than you know. And so am I.
I'm gonna slap myself with a healing spell. Do I want to do that?
Nice
Mm.
work, Cynthia. You made it
It
through a
looks-
fight without dying.
It looks cool. It's a
I'm gonna
cool
slap
looking
myself
sword.
with a fervor.
I'll say to my blade, kill her.
Very edgy looking.
Thanks, Larry.
Wait,
Nice to not die.
so Celtia, who gets 1 hit point?
Me.
Oh,
I said I was slapping myself with a healing energy.
okay.
I'll retrieve my 2 daggers.
A bit of your armor begins to glow red hot, Olak, and seems to mend some of the claw marks that those devils cut into it.
Right.
And the hot iron also serves to cauterize the wounds that you have.
That feels great.
Is there anything in this room?
Oh
that
yeah, tons of.
look completely trashed?
Oh no, not at all.
Are there any like cabinets or anything like that?
Yes, yes, and Faya has already started going through them, and she
Okay.
is going with her earlier knowledge check. She's going to comment. This room distillery for potions.
You
Is
get
there
to
anything
surprised
that's
she
not
isn't-
smashed to pick up?
Yeah. Is there? Can we mend anything back together?
It is your assessment, looking over this room, that even with mending, you probably couldn't salvage much here. This room, like, it's pretty
Bad?
thoroughly ravaged.
Are there any books or tomes or anything? No. Fuck. All right.
Which that was Feya's first thought on real, because
Yeah.
the potion brewer, but
Right. That's what I thought. All right.
she's going to content herself by taking an ancient broken piece of an alembic.
How is she not?
It's disappointing, Faya.
You should get her like a piece of something from these creatures.
They're melting. Actually, there's an idea. She's going to
Yeah.
grab an old vial. There's plenty of, cracked glass vials. She's going to fill a cracked vial with essence of lemure.
Ew, Feya.
You're not gonna drink that, are you?
What are you gonna
Plus-
do with that?
Study.
Study.
You're not gonna make Olak drink that, are you? And please don't put that in our room.
Drink it.
If it is, it's going on your side of the room.
Ah, well, it's still in the room. We don't have that big of a room, Olak. Hey, Sayoni.
Hmm.
A thought just occurred to me. I was thinking of something. Do you still have the spell open close?
Yes, it didn't go anywhere.
Wasn't sure. If you just lost your spells, I don't know. Do you think it might work on that portal?
It may. If you want to go back and try.
If we're going up back in the hallway, is there anything else in this room that we need to look at? Is anyone else content in this room?
I'm good to leave.
It's
look
all
like-
junk.
Yeah, that was my question.
Yeah.
I mean, is it
Anything
really
valuable?
if it doesn't have a door?
Wait,
Walk
what
out.
was that? Alvin?
Never mind. Never mind.
He was going to the other door.
Olak, where are you
okay,
going?
The door over here.
What?
What's over there?
The hallway.
The hallway.
Oh.
There is a stone door here, and then the hallway continues to the south.
Oh, hello, Sayoni.
Stone door magical.
No.
Olak, hold up a moment. Don't go opening any doors yet. I want to see if this works.
Olak, let's go open some doors.
Alright,
Almost one
Sayoni,
plus
if
fine.
you... I don't have it prepared today, but I can watch what happens a little closer while you do it.
Are you gonna open it, Olak?
I'm gonna start
We're
walking.
gonna,
But
we're
look like that
gonna
was
try to close this portal very quickly, so don't do anything crazy.
What?
We're gonna go back to this portal. And I'm gonna see if I wanted to see if... Because I don't have it prepared, but
I'm gonna try to cast open close
I don't have any magic to spell
and
it.
see if I can close it, because it says you can close portals with it.
That
Or a
can't-
portal that
portal
can open
be
or
opened or
closed. So,
Okay. It does not close.
does anything happen?
No.
It doesn't
Oh.
like shake or... No?
I think the text there, when they say portal, I don't think they mean like a dimensional portal.
Aw.
I think they mean the literal definition of a portal, like a
like a butthole in the plains.
So this isn't like a butthole in the plains. Gotcha.
I don't. No. Disregard everything
No, portal,
Alvin just
portal
said.
as in
What
like...
Alvin just said is absolutely not what
As
I
in
was.
like... is it a portal as a...
Like a door.
ship's door?
Yes, exactly.
Not a fucking plane's butthole.
Like a port hole, not a
Yeah.
portal.
Well, shit. Alright, well,
Worth a shot, I suppose.
we tried. We'll have to
Olak,
come
let's
back
open the door while they're gone.
Take care of this. I don't know if you
Oh,
have that
okay.
spell, but
What is this wee stuff?
Feo.
I have this spell any time of the day.
Ah, they're
I
back.
mean, just spell magic.
Oh,
That might take care of that portal. Maybe.
you're taking too long. I'm getting bored.
Alright, we're coming back.
Open the door.
Olaf's basically
No,
just
wait,
been tapping
wait.
its
Before we
foot.
open the door, let's go read a book about making a plan.
Oh, that sounds not boring at all.
Without Sayone? Wow, rude.
Should I wait out here while you guys wait for me to cast light in the room again? Or are you guys comfortable with walking into a dark room?
I open the
I
door.
am. Pop it open, lady.
Isn't Marizio lit?
I'll cover Marizio.
Can
Oh,
I,
Leslie
like...
would definitely say she's always lit.
Faya has the light
So
spell,
lit.
so I don't know what she has it cast upon.
As Mauricio opens the door, can I cast
Faya
this and close it? Just to
does not
troll
have-
her?
Yes,
Faya
you
doesn't have
can.
light?
So actually,
Hey!
no, you can't because when
don't
they
know
try
I
to
did it.
open the door does not open.
Oh.
I
Aw.
am gonna snap.
Now,
I'm gonna snap a sun rod in half and put it on my waist, and then just give Setio the middle finger.
Look, you're planning. Aww.
Well, you know, if I hadn't had to smash my lantern into a barrel, then maybe we'd
Why
have
did
some
you
more.
do that?
Well, look
Why
what
did you?
Olak did with the barrel. It killed all those gross centipedes.
Yeah, that's what killed it.
We were in the city. You could have bought it anyway.
No, we
We haven't
Yes,
been
we
back
were.
to the city yet.
were we? No, I don't think so.
not since the swarm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my bad. I thought, sorry. I'm misconstruing my days.
That's okay. It happens sometimes, I guess.
So is the door locked?
Not to me.
The door, when you try to open it, it doesn't seem that it's locked. It seems like the door is stuck.
But... Okay. I will put my ear to the door and listen.
Make a
I'm gonna
perception check.
crowbar this thing.
So
Right
while
away.
Olak is fishing into his bag for a crowbar, you can make your perception check.
11, 15, 16 maybe?
It sounds silent on the other side of the door. Though you can also hear the sound of Olak rummaging in his bag like a foot behind you.
Being distracting!
Oh, look, what are you looking
I can't
for?
hear anything.
It's like, ah!
Might as well.
Move. Okay.
Oh, look,
There's
you
like
might
a
as
little
well
bit of
use
dried blood on one end of his crowbar.
Where did that come from?
I'm borrowing it.
I can appreciate that
Oh wait, can I
style
take
of
10?
borrowing.
Wait,
Yes, I believe you can take 10. I just don't know what the crowbar does. I'm checking.
plus, I think there's +2 to it. Let me check.
Okay.
Have it up here. I can. Nope.
I like to borrow stuff too.
Can I? Oh wait, no, this javelin.
Patting my purse.
We'll assume
Crowbar.
+2 for now.
It is. See, there it is.
Okay. So, taking 10, what's your total?
It would be 12. Wait, no, it would be 16.
16? Not enough to get the door open.
Can I assist him by casting open close at the same time?
You do so, but it also doesn't get the door to budge.
It
I
can
will
do-
note, don't forget, you can also take 20 if you don't mind spending a little more time on it.
I'm gonna try booting the
Is
door
that
open.
possible then?
If you guys want to take time.
I'm gonna try booting
Alright,
the
then.
door open real quick.
You're going to try what?
I'm just gonna try booting the door open.
Alright,
Okay.
go for it.
No crowbar.
No crowbar. I don't have one.
Make
What
a
do you want
strength
me
check.
to roll? Okay. 22.
I'll be damned.
Oh, well.
Like, Celtiel takes a moment to, like, steady himself, calm his mind. And then, like, yells and kicks the door with bone-jarring force, enough that, like, you can hear his foot crack.
Ooh.
And he'll probably be feeling that in the morning. But the door's
Oh,
hinges,
flap.
one of the
That
hinges just
sounded-
breaks right off the door. The other hinge kind of creaks, and
Shit,
a
okay.
shard of metal breaks off the hinge, and then the door seems like it pushes open a bit. And with a little more effort, you can push it the rest of the way. The hinges have come unstuck. What's left of the hinges?
Well. Maybe you should do more mule kicks instead of waving your sword around.
So,
Sounded painful.
inside, the room is piled high with crumbling remnants of crates, barrels, urns, and casks of all sizes and descriptions. Standing in the center of the chamber is a strange contraption resembling a three-legged, four-armed humanoid made entirely of iron and brass. It doesn't move.
That looks like a trap.
Are you Lord Balls? Or whatever. What was the name?
Does
I
not
don't.
respond or move.
I'm gonna go up to it and I'm gonna tap it with my sword.
And here, so you guys know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though it's not in like a
Oh!
combat-ready pose, it's just standing there, arms at its
Not
side.
yet.
It's gonna
Looks
tap
like one of them
it with my
glimmers.
sword.
Interesting.
Can I do a check on that?
Sure. But before you do, what did Olak say?
I'm tapping it with my sword.
How hard? Is this like the same tap you tapped the mic with, or is this just
gonna
an
knock
actual,
people
just
to
a
death?
tap?
Well, that was aggressive tapping. This is like
More like a
A gentle tap.
Don't
Okay.
break it.
Clang, clang. Nothing. It doesn't move.
I want to run over to her and say, "Look at this thing! This is amazing!"
Sione, it would be a knowledge. Fuck.
Can I roll knowledge engineering?
Yeah, knowledge engineering, I guess, in this case.
yeah. I want. Yeah, okay, I'll also try that.
Oh,
Do any of you have ranks in that?
I do,
Yes.
but I roll like
I
trash.
do.
Olak, you
Oh.
do.
Jesus. All right.
Sione, do you?
No.
Okay, so with a 10, Sione, you can tell that this is a construct of some kind for sure. It's clearly clockwork. You've heard of clockwork contraptions. They're the hobbies of wizards with way too much time on their hands.
Wouldn't I know the mayor has some?
Those are golems.
Oh, right.
And you know that there are clockwork golems. This does not seem to be a golem of some kind, and that's about the most you can tell. Olak, this is a clockwork servant, and you actually know a fair bit about these. Give me 1 second, and I'll tell you all sorts of things that you know about them. You know that they are made by clockwork engineers,
Okay.
that these are primarily servants, that they're not a combat model. They are capable of combat, but not very great combat. They weigh about 400 pounds and stand 5 feet tall. You know that they are, like all clockwork beings, extremely vulnerable to electricity. You know that they come equipped with a net for defending themselves, but otherwise, really their only combat qualities are that, one, they are capable of automatically regenerating themselves. They heal. They auto-heal. And number two, they are extremely fast. Really good reflexes.
Now, if I turn it on, can it be mine?
If you have the activation key, yes. But you would need the special clockwork key to wind it up. At which point, it would imprint on you, and presumably, looking at this one, the shape it's in, it's probably meant to be like a civilian bodyguard.
oh, like a little
Daddy-o-la.
duckling.
Wait, how heavy did you say it was?
400 pounds.
Like a little duckling.
400 pounds.
So if you can find the key, you could probably turn it on and get it to imprint on you or whoever.
You know what? Let me see. What would happen if I used this? 400 pounds, that would put me up to medium load. What does medium encumbrance do again?
I do not recall.
It reduces your movement speed by...
We talk about character capacity.
Yes.
What do you call? Shit. medium encumbrance is your speed gets reduced, and
By how much?
for medium encumbrance, your speed is reduced by 10. If your speed is 30, you go to 10.
Alright, and if it's 20, it goes to 10.
And your max dex is reduced to +3 max.
Well, we have a bag
Okay.
of holding, don't we?
I wouldn't fit,
That won't fit, but
but you could probably
Um,
put stuff in it.
I'm carrying this with me.
Why don't we leave here and come back for it?
I agree.
But I want it.
We
Actually,
can come back.
I think Fea would say this as she's going through all of the other trinkets and gadgets in this room. 'Cause this
Yeah.
is a very occupied room. It's full of barrels, crates, urns, casks, etc.
Can I take a look around this room?
Sure.
Same.
Sure. So, as you guys, there's nothing. Well, okay. Merziel, you are absolutely certain. Like you meticulously go through this room with your natural 20 perception. You do find one thing of particular interest, Merziel.
Oh.
You find a brass crank with a pearl inlaid handle.
Not the cranks.
Oh yes. Resident Evil players beware.
No.
Wait, is it just a crank laying on the ground? Or.
Just the key for that.
It was amid
is
the
it in a
refuse
hole?
here. Just kind of, so it was probably in one of the boxes.
Ooh, I pick it up.
Wait a minute.
You
It's
also
close.
find a set of masterwork smith's tools made from mithril.
What kind of smith?
It's smith's tools,
A blacksmith.
presumably, I would assume.
Okay.
I think smith's
Because-
tools are used for crafting anything of metalwork.
If you would have said gunsmith, I would have gotten happy.
No. Thessalonians weren't really into that.
How do we know? They're very mysterious.
That's, I guess that's true. And both of these items, Meriziel, you appraise would be important, though there's no telling what this crank might have gone to. Or might still go to.
Is the other is
Where
it
is it?
octagonal or hexagonal? on the
Square.
other side? Oh, it's square. Mm.
Where is it? What you find?
Something interesting. I'll kind of bring it over to the servant thing and hold it in front of it and be like,
Oh my god, I have
Could-
an idea.
hit
It
the
does not
box.
react.
I'll be like, I'm just like looking for a hole.
Looking for a hole to put it in.
I look at it as a square hole, I
There,
suppose.
there is a keyhole in the back of the clockwork servant, though it does not look like this fits.
Just shove it in.
Oh,
I'll shove it in anyways.
Sometimes you just
Did I
gotta-
make it fit?
No.
Sometimes
Dang.
it takes a little bit of force.
What? How does the keyhole look like?
You're killing me.
Yeah,
I don't
what's it look
actually
like?
know.
You draw it for us, please.
Yeah, like does it,
It
have
looks
any
like a
kind of
standard. It looks like a standard keyhole.
like a butthole of a plane.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Oh.
So it's star shaped.
No, it looks like a standard, like the keyhole you'd find in a door.
Oh.
Ah, so like an
Okay.
actual.
So can I pick the lock?
Would you like to try?
Ooh.
Yes.
No, if it turns on and it doesn't have the right key, it's gonna probably attack us. And I'll be very angry because I want
I'm
this.
gonna go back outside of the room and wait.
But
wanna
Olak,
hear-
I'm really good at this. This is what you brought me down here for, to pick the locks and stuff like that. I
Now,
think I
from
can
my
turn.
knowledge, would that make it friendly to us if it's like
No. As far as you know, it is not possible to activate a clockwork servant without the wind-up key.
so
Because the
it is
key
kind of
is
like
part
magic
of
in it.
keeping it on. You can't like put the key in, wind it up, and take the key out. The key is part of winding it up.
It doesn't work like that.
How do you know? Unless
It's
you
like
try.
a puzzle, but the puzzle. It's missing a piece.
I'm actually
puzzle.
impressed with how much you know about clockwork.
Yeah, puzzles are boring.
Nice.
Hey,
There was
puzzles
a
are
show-
interesting if it comes with money.
There was a show happening back in Bilson, and the thing was you gotta kill one of these things. So I punched it, and then they had to put it back together, and I watched, and they made me help put it back together. And then they punched it again.
He's not lying.
Okay, so I have a question. The crank. Okay, there's a key that goes to it.
Uh-huh.
Does the key crank the servant, or does it have to have this crank somehow? Or is this just a crank that I found? And...
The crank does not look like it goes with this particular, like the inlay design and the patterns on it don't match with this.
So there's something else out there that needs to be cranked.
Yes.
That is
So
possible.
We're gonna go on like an 8-mission fetch quest, or we're gonna have
Sometime
to crank
you
and
gotta crank that.
places.
You gotta crank that clockwork before.
One day, when I have to crank something, this is going to come in
Is it
handy.
A big it's like
Put it in
a
my
big
backpack.
crank? Like, is the socket for it big, or is it just...
The crank looks like it goes to something with a pretty large socket.
Maybe there's a
What
bigger
shape?
one of these things.
Square.
Square.
Alright, well, I call dibs.
Well, that day seems to be today.
I'm gonna find this thing and I'm gonna make it my pet. Everybody has a pet.
Found the little.
I'm sorry, not square, triangular.
The crank is
they actually
triangular.
specified. The
That's
the
totally
crank
different.
itself is not triangular, but the part where it connects with whatever it with the socket,
Right.
that's triangular.
Okay. But this guy is square. Looks like I gotta find a triangular clockwork servant, and it'll be all mine.
Yeah, fine. But that one looks cooler.
Time to go off exploring some more until we find whatever makes this little bugger
Yeah, that would
wind
be
up
fun.
as she just taps it on the forehead.
Roll initiative.
It doesn't move. It reaches out and grabs your throat.
Oh god.
It's suctioned.
No, it doesn't move.
Someone de-wind it.
I'm gonna
Get
walk
a
a little
Valoros,
bit
we can
further.
throw it
Hit
in.
it with the crank.
That is a good point, though. Those of you who are of a mind, so Olak and Lyrianne, you might be interested to know, and I would say your characters would probably be aware of this. There is a famous golem works in Magnamar
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
where you can buy golems.
Golem.
Oh, well, I can't afford that shit.
No, you cannot.
Aren't they like...
That's
Thousands?
stupidly expensive.
Tens of thousands of gold for the cheaper ones.
I'm gonna walk a little bit south. Is
Okay.
there an end? Does it just end, or
No, the corridor turns to the east and continues for quite some distance.
looks like stairs down or up?
Down.
Down. Gotcha. Got stairs down here.
Going down? It's like, it's
Downward.
going deep down?
Are you guys done with the robots?
What
The
about
automaton?
this?
We
That
came
you
from
know,
there.
that leads to the ruined distillery.
Okay.
It loops.
I assume we're done with these rooms up here.
Just weird because it's blocked off now.
Or do we want to head back
That's-
to that central room and
Wait,
It's
I
only
wanna-
blocked off because of darkness. You can still move that way.
I'd like to go down and peek down. Like, does it go down deep?
Kinda, yeah. It goes down about 20 feet.
how about
Hey,
we
this-
check out? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, this place goes down a bit. Should we continue down here? Should we try back, check those other doors back in that maggot room?
Were there other doors?
There was
Yeah.
other doors in that central room with the
The maggot
no,
statue.
the statue.
There was a maggot there. A
Oh.
big maggot.
Well, let's check it out. We don't want to leave anything
I
out.
try to forget things that kill me.
It didn't even touch you!
Damn, you must get amnesia a lot then.
What? Yes, it did. I was
Oh,
unconscious.
it did
that
it.
is like far away though.
You guys want to go back to the
It's
statue
back in-
room?
It's north and to the right. We're not going back that far.
I can just move you guys if you want to
We
go back
literally
there.
just went back over there.
It's a
to
straight
check
shot.
out the portal.
Yeah.
So far.
It's literally like around the corner
Oh.
from the
Alright.
portal.
You guys
We'll
want to go?
fast travel there for like.
Thank you. We're so lazy.
Brazil, you're being so dramatic.
Okay, give me a second.
But it's so far.
Not lazy, just
Not you, Leary.
just a drama.
Come on now.
Laziness is contagious.
Apparently.
Okay. You make it back to the statue room, where the statue of Elasnist still stares north. Her missing Ransur
And
on
the maggot
Olok's
pile.
back. Yes, there's a goo puddle.
Yeah,
There was a maggot.
jeez.
See, look, there's other doors here.
So, perhaps south or east?
How about south?
I would
Sure.
like to point out, by the way, that thus far you guys have hit in order C1, C2, C3, C4, and C5, for which I am
Let's go
grateful.
east.
Oh,
Good for us.
I want to get to that C6 or C7. I want to skip a number.
now let's go to C25.
Yes. Downstairs
Alright.
we go.
So, was that?
Like this one.
Did we hit a dead end?
No, we're going south.
Are you? You're going south?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Why not?
There might be gold. Where is it?
Gold. Ugh.
Yes. we know
More
you like
statues.
Yes, I need a matching statue
Alright,
for
let's go
Lady
south.
Fertility.
She's gonna walk over, just open the door.
It takes a
How-
little bit of elbow grease to get that stone door open. But when you
Yeah.
do,
Stone door.
you can see that there are stone steps that descend to another corridor,
I am
going both.
incredibly glad that that door isn't trapped, because that'll make me sad. 'Cause I didn't even check it.
The corridor at the base of the steps looks like it goes both east and west.
Okay, I want to go downstairs.
Does
Perception check. Traps.
Does it look like it goes down as far as...
Yeah,
Same distance.
20 feet down.
Mhm.
No. Maybe we should try the other door.
Does that look like it goes the same way?
Hmm.
I'll walk over to the east door.
I was
Or
just
Marizil. Yep, go for it, Marizil. You got it.
okay. Yeah, let me check it first.
Yep.
I'm not just gonna throw it open.
I'm asking them. You're over there. My bad.
Can I?
Let's keep on the same level before we go down.
I want to make sure that we're not getting fucked from behind.
23.
A lot of experience with that.
24 for traps.
20. You do
Not
not
actually.
detect any signs of a door.
What door?
Or, I'm sorry,
door?
of a trap on the door. I was Freudian slip there, yeah.
Illusion!
Illusion.
The door hid.
Okay, I'll open it.
Marizil's having a stroke.
Okay.
Guys, there's no
You-
door.
Force the door open.
I'm not
And
detecting any sign of a door.
as you do, you can see a bare stone room at the end of a 20-foot corridor. And you can hear feet shuffling
I can.
and see little creatures. Well, not so little. You can see human-sized creatures just shambling about with spears. Though, because your room is so well lit, both heads just turn to look down the corridor right at you in the doorway. And let me show you what you see so everyone
Uh-oh.
can appreciate how beautiful these human-sized things are.
Just gonna start screaming. Hey!
Yeah.
Don't look over here.
Oh, no! Close the door!
I close the
Close
door.
You, both of them are just
Close the door!
staring at you
I
from
close
down
it.
the corridor.
Fuck, that's so
I close
gross!
it.
Oh, what the
No! Close
fuck?
the
Roll
door!
initiative.
I hate it.
No! Close it!
I said it first.
You said there was no door, just leave!
We'll see if you. Well, yeah.
Fuck, that looks so gross!
Oh, this would be a great time for fireball.
4? Come on!
Yes,
just-
fireball against whatever they are.
Yeah.
These
Oh, guys,
ones,
there's
I'll
gross
be
things
honest,
in there.
I had never heard of these before.
I've never seen any.
What is it, like, is that the name, Nuparibo?
Yep.
That's not
Come
like
on.
a specific name, is it?
No, that's what they're called.
That's so
Never
weird.
heard about them.
Okay. So, initiative, Lyrian.
27.
Nice. Dodgy got a nice rotund 4. Mariziel.
7.
Nice. Celtiel.
4.
What's your dex?
14.
Olak.
10.
Faya got a 5.
Guys,
How about
we did
Sione?
not roll well overall. 9.
That's the
And
best you've
the
rolled all day.
Nuparibos.
No, I rolled the
A
17 earlier.
5. Okay. Well, this is going to be great. So, Lyrian, do you actually have line of sight to them? Can you see them?
I don't, but I heard them screaming at each other.
I would say you could probably hear Mariziel's. What would Mariziel's reaction be on seeing these?
Oh god, what the fuck is that?
I got a 31 perception while I was listening down this hallway.
Okay, so you definitely hear something. What do you do?
Oh, jeez. Let's go here. Oh, I went too far. There.
According to what I'm seeing, this is a Tome of Horrors monster.
I would like to spend a grit point.
I have never even heard of
Why?
the
Why
two
you stand
floors.
right there, right in
You
my?
sure?
Okay.
I would like to spend a grit point
Mm-hmm.
to make this target touch AC even though it's out of my range.
Okay.
And it's within 30 feet of me. Nope, so it's not point blank.
Hot dog.
Yeah.
30
This is a silver shot, by
versus
the way.
its touch.
Versus touch and flat-footed.
Well, that's gonna hit. For 7 points of silver damage. You shoot it, and the whole thing shatters like a clay pot.
Oh,
Huh.
Oh,
you got it.
do I get my grit back? From the Deadeye?
What do you need for that? It needs to be CR what?
It has to be... Let me actually pull this back up, so I want to be right. Gunslinger, grit. It must be a killing blow with the firearm
Uh-huh.
if they have fewer hit die. They have to have higher hit die than half my level.
Nope.
So, there has to be 1. They have to have 1 hit die.
Oh.
Because I'm
Oh,
level 3.
rounded, right. Okay, then yeah, you do get your grit. They do have 1 hit die.
Okay.
So that's good. So you fired that shot, and it just shattered like a clay pot. After Lyrian is Olak. You have now heard a gunshot.
How's everybody looking at here? I'm 20 feet, drawing my sword. What's everybody looking at?
So what you see staring down
I
this
don't
corridor
see anything.
is
Oh.
a vaguely humanoid, deformed figure with waxy, almost liquid flesh that hangs from its twisted bones in ropes. It is armed with a spear and is motionless but staring right at Mariziel and now you.
Can I try a religion check for it?
Please do.
I have ranks in it.
Okay, so 16. You know that this is a devil called a Nuparibo. It is essentially a mindless shell of solidified torment. It has no real mind of its own, but follows the orders and programming given it by a more powerful devil.
Huh, yeah, it's like a skeleton.
They are the
Except-
lowest tier of devil in hell, lower even than Lemures.
Oh, that's sad.
It's like a zombie skeleton, but devil guys. And then that's
And
my
they
turn.
were
Say
afraid
devil.
of her.
That's my turn, sir.
That's it?
Yeah, double moved.
Oh. Sione, with your 9.
Laughing at my 9?
I suppose I
Magic
am.
missile.
You shoot 2 magic missiles. which launch down the corridor past Mariziel, who's trying to shut the door, Olak, who's on the other side of the door, striking this thing for 5 points of damage and shattering it like an urn. Combat's over.
Oh, that was fun. Alright, well, since this place doesn't go down, let's go down it.
I was like starting to shut the door, and then I was like, oh, okay.
Suddenly, a rampaging Olak
I
passed.
didn't really rampage. I was kind of curious about what everybody's shooting at or talking about. So I just kind of walk.
They were scary looking.
I've had armpit hair scared and that.
Somehow I believe
That
it.
is disturbing.
It is when you share a room with him.
What's in this room?
I'll follow Olak.
As will
Yeah,
fail.
step in.
And
Yeah.
Dodgy.
So I'm just gonna
You
reload a
guys
shot.
almost
and-
skipped it, but this is C6.
Damn it!
Spoilers?
Fuck!
Yeah,
What's
spoilers.
the skip one?
How's that a spoiler?
Yeah, you spoiled.
You know, it could have been like this. Could have been C7.
This
Nope.
is C question mark.
This is C6.
What is
Well,
the-
maybe. Man, what kind of weird is there? It's just like a block.
I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna start walking over here.
What
So
a
moving in
weird
here-
ass shape for a room.
The room is basically empty, save for the shards of broken Nuparibo.
Hey guys, there's a. Looks like there's a staircase over here.
Well, never mind about the perception check.
The perception check, I did
Never
see
mind.
it. There's nothing
Never
to
mind.
see. It's just empty.
They just went in front, so it's fine.
Oh.
Far down the stairwell go.
I'm thinking of Infinity War when he's like making hand signs for them to wait, and they just go walking past him.
Not
Yeah.
that big of a deal.
The
Yeah.
stairs, these stairs go down 20 feet to a corridor, though you can see right up ahead is an intersection where it either goes south or east, and just 10 feet further there's another intersection that goes west or further south to some stairs down.
Oh, I guess he wants us to go down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Looks like we
Third
found
time's the charm.
Quick question before I head down.
Mhm.
Would I know why there's? I mean, maybe you explained it, but I might have missed it. Why are there these divots in these corridors?
It is not clear.
Would I know from like other dungeons or
Um,
dungeoneering?
Make a knowledge, architecture, and engineering.
Not dungeoneering, engineering.
No, this
Okay,
would be
I'll-
architect because engineering includes architecture.
Okay. So engineering. I don't.
You get for in this case, I'm gonna let you have that
Oh,
because
okay.
you've been in other dungeons looting. You would suspect that there were probably statues or door guards here at some point in the distant past.
Okay. All right.
It's like
So-
surprise
Curiosity.
Ear
Yeah, just like
staff.
aha.
or surprise glaive.
Or
surprise.
Ransur.
Yeah. Nah, actually makes more sense. Surprise Ranzor.
So where are we heading?
Well, I guess down
Oh,
for the third time. Well, Mirazil, I'll put it after you. I wouldn't put it past it to have some sort of weird stairs trap.
well. Um, 16 plus 5, I guess. So, 21 to find
21?
a trap.
You don't see any signs of a trap on the steps.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, well, ladies first.
Okay.
If you fall down a hole,
We fall down a
probably
hole.
catch you.
Just lower a rope for me. I'll be fine. I hope.
I'll stomp down the stairs.
Be
That's
fine
fine.
with your trusty crank.
Right.
So you guys make
yeah.
your way to the first intersection,
Yeah.
Hey, why not?
where it either goes east or south.
Let's keep going with the east pattern.
To the east, you can see at the end of the corridor, it opens into a larger chamber and a stone door, though halfway there, there's a branch that turns south.
I need the light down here.
Hey, guys.
I got you,
Coming.
Mauricio.
Coming.
You.
Oh, right. And assume I'm gonna forget Fea's token, but assume she is traveling with you guys. I'm just really bad about keeping up.
Shoot.
You're fine.
And I'll just
Feo.
keep looking out for traps. And
I'll
stuff like
stick
that.
next to Maurizio then if she needs light.
Okay. Moving to the next intersection, you have your choice of south or
It's a really
further
long
east.
corridor.
Let's go
Yep.
a little bit further east before we start heading down.
There looks
Olak,
like
the
there's a
corridor goes
door.
as far as your dark vision can see.
Yeah. It's a really far corridor.
Looks like
You
there's
know-
a door.
Are there anything like scones for torches around here, or
Sconces?
maybe? Yeah, sconces. Yeah,
Scones
are the food.
No. No,
No,
there's
scones.
actually not.
Huh.
And the
What the-
chamber opens up into sort of an antechamber and a stone door.
Anything inside the antechamber?
C7.
No, this actually is
Yes,
unnumbered.
we dropped the chain.
I will
I'm sorry. I had
inspect
to
this
think.
door. Okay.
Go ahead, listen to the door.
Listening.
Okay. Make a perception check.
So many perception checks. 18
18.
plus 4.
3.
5 for traps.
You hear nothing on the other side.
I don't hear anything.
It doesn't always
Though
mean.
you do smell
Oh, what do I smell?
salt in the air, like seawater.
I will open the door.
Well, I still have my sword out.
So are we
Oh, no,
gonna
no, no.
get flooded? We're gonna get flooded, aren't we?
You open the door, and the smell of the sea hits you.
Close the door!
Salt encrusts the floor in a trail leading straight to that southern door. Oh, I'm sorry, leading straight
what?
from that southern. Wait, what? Encrusts
What?
the floor in a trail leading from the south door. It doesn't say where to.
We are far underwater right now? Yeah.
As far as you know, you are underwater.
Oh boy.
I close
And
the
you
door.
can see 5 Nuparibos, all of whom, when you open the
Hi.
door,
Hello.
Once
raise their
Pandora's
spears
box is
mechanically and look like they're going to charge. Roll initiative.
Of course. You know, one day
We
we'll
need
have
to-
a surprise.
When there's
Yeah.
no doors involved.
It's
God,
true.
what the frickin'.
Hey, sharing it. Me, you, and Seone.
Hey, Fea goes early. Awesome. Okay, Lyrian, what do you got? Lyrian?
Your mic's not doing anything right now.
22 for Lyrian.
I just realized I rolled twice for
Oh,
initiative.
my microphone was up. Yeah, so it's 22.
22 for Lyrian. Olak?
Yeah.
13? 13.
Okay. Seoni?
I forgot. 10.
Mariziel?
And
0.5. Fea got 21,
you'll have to up it
not
to like
22.
0.7.
My
Celtiel?
dex is 14.
Self-
Wow.
10. Dex is 14.
What have a roll off, boy?
Wow.
Let's have a roll off.
My Beyblade can beat yours.
I got a 2.
I got 20!
Celtiel has a 10.5. Got
I
it.
swore to my father I'd never use this one.
Broke your promise.
But to
Okay,
pay
so Lyrian, you see 5 Nuparibos. You go first every freaking time.
Wait,
That's
Why?
+8 initiative for you.
5, yes.
I shoot.
Shots.
where are the other ones?
Actually,
They're in
I
there.
We're +4 though.
I don't shoot.
Alright.
Bum, bum,
Um,
bum, bum.
Bree!
And I'm gonna move
I don't-
Faya.
I guess I'm gonna just use my
Wait for it.
my sword and run in. Actually, I'm not even do that. I can't. I don't want to waste ammo on these things. I know they're super weak. I'm running out.
French horns.
So yeah, I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Okay. Do you want to like fight defense or take total defense?
Defense.
Okay. You can use a full round action to do total defense, which is awesome for you. Faya is me.
Gives you
For
a
today.
4 to dodge, I think.
I think Faya's also. Yeah. Yep. Total defense should be +4, I believe. Faya's gonna do as Lyrianne does, though she is also gonna take a 5-foot step over.
Pull out her gun.
I didn't even do that. I'm literally just standing there with my hands up.
Olak, take care.
What?
So bossy.
Well, it is Olak's turn.
Wait, is it?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to everybody else?
You have a 13.
Yeah.
We're all 10s, bro.
Oh, really?
No, you're a 10. Wink.
All right, well.
Out of
Hey!
out of
There's everybody.
So Olak cracks his neck, marches right into the room with all 5 of the Nuparibos.
Oh, excellent.
Great
Looks like
cleave was
even
made
fight.
for moments like this.
Yeah. Where's Amiri when you need her?
Whirlwind just.
Ah. That's
10
a 10.
against his flat-footed
Mm-hmm.
will not hit.
Dang.
What?
You weren't charging or anything, were you?
No, Mirzul's in the way.
Yep, 10 will not hit. Sadly.
All right.
Mariziel.
Oh. Just peeking here.
Peek.
Peek,
That one?
peek.
They
So
are
then
all
10
flat-footed.
It's got 10 feet. that
All
one?
3 of those are 10 feet away from you. Really, any one of those 3 close ones you could hit within 10 feet.
I will pull out 2 daggers. Do I have to, like, if I destroyed one, does that mean like both of my daggers have to hit it, or can I hit 2?
No, you can if you want to throw them at 2 different. You just have to specify ahead of time what you're doing with them.
Well, if like I were to destroy the one, then I'd want to throw the other one at a different one if I'm allowed to do
You
that.
have to choose before you attack which one's
All
getting
right,
which.
then I will throw it at 2 different ones.
Okay. Now, because this is
one.
Pathfinder, you should get sneak attack
This
for both of
one.
those attacks.
Okay. And
hit.
If you hit.
I guess let's see. Where's that?
But they're really weak and pathetic. You'd have to be a total clod to miss. Said Tim as you missed with a 6. 21 will hit the bottom one, though, for 1 point of damage.
Don't worry about that 1 point.
Plus sneak attack.
Oh, come on.
You do
Are you
4
kidding?
points of damage, which is reduced to 0.
What?
It
You-
just goes ping.
Throw your 2 daggers, and they just kind of ping, ping right off of their bodies.
What?
Gotta lean into your throw, lady.
Olak and Mariziel
I'll just like look at my hands like
You got a lot of
me
room
right now.
having trouble getting it up. Celtiel.
Never
Show 'em
happens.
how to get it up, Celtiel. Show him.
Hurricane pool. Let's go, bro. And I'll get up in that business and get right there. And using my spell combat spell,
Show them what we
spell
can
strike. Show them what you got.
do.
And
Humiliate them.
arcane strike, nothing too fancy. But yeah, black blade. Let's go.
Oh,
Excuse me?
what's happening right now?
I rolled a
Excuse
nat
me?
1.
The closer to
Total
being
of 8.
over this game is, like the closer to 11, the worse your dice get.
No, yeah.
This fight should have probably been over by right now. And Celtiel has rolled a natural 1.
Thought you were gonna show us.
Swing again?
You, like, have trouble getting the sword out of the sheath. Like, the sheath kind of comes off your belt, and you have to flail it around a little, and the sheath finally comes off on the floor.
I'll say
You
that
like
out loud.
you broke your belt frog.
Theone's gonna raise a brow.
And then, with it finally coming out, I'll use that as my second attack.
Not healthy to talk
Try
to yourself.
hit it. 19.
19 will hit
13
damage.
slashing damage.
for 8 slashing damage, which cleaves right through this thing, shattering it.
Had me worried there for a bit, telepathically.
You are embarrassing me.
Are you kidding me right now?
Damn.
Bro!
Your sword
Sione.
is turning Team Lyrian.
Oh my
Right.
god!
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
So catty!
Okay, guys, get out of the way. I hope you have dodge. I mean evasion.
Oh, go for it. Oh wait.
Wait, what are you doing?
I think I can hit all of them from here. Literally every.
Sione.
What?
Okay, nothing.
What?
Go ahead.
No, what?
No, it's okay. They're devils. They're immune
DM
to
says
fire, so I'll just magic missile them.
That'll make it even funnier.
Just kidding.
You kill us and not them.
I was kidding. I wouldn't
Make me a
prefer
devil now.
to hit it.
Are
So
you
I'm gonna
targeting
use-
1 or 2?
I'll do 2. I'm not sure how many hit points I have, but I'll try doing 2.
Okay.
Less than
Um,
7, apparently.
I'll do this one
Okay. That one takes
and this one.
for 5 points of damage. So this one is destroyed. You shatter it. The other one takes 2 points of damage. And which was the second one?
The top one.
Okay, the top one takes 2 points of damage and does not shatter, but it cracks.
Wait,
your
which
orb
one?
hits it. Shards run up it.
Is that the one Celtiel attacked?
No, the one
Crap.
Celtiel attacked was destroyed.
Oh, right. Okay. Then I'm satisfied.
The New Perivo actually get to take a turn. In unison, in perfect unison, they march forward with their spears, lowering them, and are going to move like this. 2 of them are going to attack Olak with spears.
Why didn't Rizziel get to get some of this?
That's
Because
3 to
I'm-
hit and 11 to hit.
No,
Because
sir.
I'm too cute.
Celtiel, that's 17 to hit.
Fuck, what?
You take 4 points of
Yeah.
piercing. Like you try to back away, and then your foot
Huh?
lands on the sheath, still lying on the floor, and kind of slides a bit, and it just gets you right in the hip with its spear.
Fuck.
Fuck.
The attack that would have hit me hits.
Dodgy is going to move back over here by Fea and is going to sit and wait.
This is smart fox.
Lyrian,
Wait.
Wait.
Gonna take a step over here. Take a step right here. Take a step back over here. And wait.
huh? How's it? Oh, okay. And
Defense.
back out.
Yeah, I want to see how many there were.
There are 3 remaining. Fea is going to do pretty much. She's going to like pick at her nails a little bit.
You got this.
You're doing great. Without looking. Olak.
You play her so well.
Arr,
Not
and-
sarcastic.
Where is my greatsword? There it is. And swing at this one.
Which one?
The
This
bottom one.
Bottom. Okay. 16 will hit, and 14 damage. You obliterate it, even though it's reduced to 9 damage.
And we'll take a 5-foot step in here.
Okay.
Nice.
So you smash through it, stepping away, and that brings it to Mariziel's turn.
Uh,
They're both within 10 feet.
into this room, drawing my dagger and my rapier.
Oh right, you're no longer. They're not flat-footed. Okay. Yep.
And hiya. 10
Well.
and 8.
Well,
Oh,
12,
blank.
12 and 10. 12
Nice.
will hit
Oh, nice.
for
For
10
max
piercing and how much sneak attack?
8.
8. So for 18, reduced to 13 damage, you completely shatter this Snuperibo.
Ugh. And I will pick up, if I can, I'll pick up a dagger. Can I do that? Or
I would say no, because you did a full attack. Oh, gotta remember, if you move more than 5 feet, you cannot do a full attack. Because I keep forgetting that. I'm really bad about that.
what do you mean a
Yep.
full attack?
Full attack means more than one attack.
Unlearn until you have more than one, or
No, that's it's a
Yeah.
full attack. It's a full action, full round action to
Basically,
do all your attacks. Yep.
any single
Okay,
or offhand action like that.
right.
Okay. You're gonna have to go over that with me later because I don't really understand.
Yeah. Okay.
Later.
But that's Mariziel's turn. Celtiel.
Arcane Mark, attacking twice, batting away his spear.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to let him hit you one more time?
Are you sure you want to miss? 12.
12 will hit.
13,
And-
damn, 13 slashing?
Your sword like flashes briefly with black light. As soon as you said that, like you even felt almost like it was pulling your arm forward even harder as it
okay.
just shattered through this thing and came just shy of cutting into Olak. And for just that 1 second, you felt like you weren't in control there.
Uh-oh.
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 But your sword offers no further comment.
Well
I
done.
think they make a pill for that.
And to anyone else, it would just look like Celtiel being a dick to Olak. Like he's like, I could have totally cut
It's
you.
like,
Right.
and with a flourish, and I try to go to put it back in my sheath, but it's not there.
Yeah, it's got some dust on it now.
Shit.
People's been stepping on it.
Alright, I'll fish for a rat and see
Yes.
if I can try to attach it.
Yeah, you got it.
Am I able to attach my sheath or no?
Oh yeah. The frog was broken, but it's easily like
Okay.
patched up.
Just-
Oh, you dropped your scabbard on the ground.
I did.
Aw.
Unfortunate. All good. 100%. Now where?
We can keep going east.
I don't know. Does it seem like there's maybe some water on the other side of that door?
Yeah, what does it look like the water?
It's not airtight. The door is definitely not airtight, and there's no water leaking through. There's just a trail of salt leading from the
Yeah.
door.
Where does it lead from there?
The south door you said it has?
Yeah, it just kind of goes a few steps forward, but that's it.
Right, excellent. Let's go find
Is
that
it-
giant helmet crab.
Why there'd be salts on the ground?
It smells like
Someone
salt.
came in from the sea, and
So
the
you guys
water
wanna-
evaporated, and the salt didn't.
You guys want to go south?
That's my guess.
Congratulations, dickheads. You skipped to C13.
Yay!
Spoilers again.
13's just B if you push it close together.
It's not our fault. This place is all wonky. I mean, what a weird ass room shape. See, look, it doesn't even have corners over there unless someone skipped the corner.
Wait, let me
can I-
check this. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna lean down and grab some of this, like the salt-looking stuff, and just
Like
tastes like salt. Or is there a hint of anything else, or is it just salt?
Like salt and dust.
Hint of fish?
Ew.
It doesn't like to eat fish.
I like to eat fish.
I don't have a problem with
There's
fish.
something wrong. Salt actually is pretty good on food, Siona, if you've never tried it.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
Most of the things you say to me seem like they're bad.
Most of the things you do are
Burn?
To the south? Do
Sensing some tension
you
here.
want some salt for that wound? I'm ready if we're going southward.
No, I want to see if this. Wait, just want to make sure. Hey, can you check to make sure that's not full of water? If we open it up, it just goes flooding.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I'd like to check the door for like a trap or
Sure.
something else,
Make a perception check.
like a wall of water. 16?
You can definitely smell the ocean, and you can hear water nearby, but you find no signs that there's a trap on the door.
Does it seem like there's water on the other side of the door?
The door's clearly not airtight. I will say that.
Yeah, there's like a hole or something on the bottom.
Mhm.
Well, I hear water, but
Alright, well, let's pop this. Wait,
That's
is
all
it a
about
stone door? Is it a
Alright.
stone door?
Mm-hmm.
well, let's open it
What's the
then.
fascination with these guys and stone doors?
See if you're worth your salt.
Oh,
Good one.
That's the first time you laughed at one of my jokes.
You pull the door
Wait, that was a
slowly
joke?
open,
mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
thought you were being serious.
and we will come back to this moment next week.
More
Sweet.
salt.
And that's where everybody drowned.
In salt.